Howdy, folks.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome back to F.E.A.R 3, Part 2.
Part two.
Part 2. Do not do tips, tricks, guides, walkthroughs, speedruns, 100% trophies, or achievements. Play games for fun with the sole goal in mind. Invade your phones and homes on your big screens, little screens, all the screens in between. Hit you with a blast from the past. A wave of nostalgia as we lays down the laziest of lazy rivers. A personal favorite one of mine, the lazy river called life. To harken back to a time in the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s when you go over to a buddy's place after school or work where you drop your pack, drop your gear, drop your butt in a chair, anywhere. Didn't matter because you were there to play good games.
I forgot. Shoot.
Let's go with Earthworm Jim, or even to play bad games like Booger Man.
Okay.
In the end, it wasn't about good games or bad games. It was just about hanging out, having fun, passing time, having laughs, passing gas. Especially as you get older, it's kind of hard to organize events with friends and family, get some couch co-op action going on. So I do the videos so that you can pop on one of them, some of them, all of them, none of them, onto the background. So you can invite me into your home. I invite you into mine, or ours. And we share the world's biggest couch together, the internet. Right, there's a seat available for anyone that wants to walk on by. So, whether you're driving home from work, learning how to be a sword swallower, I don't know, maybe you're going to the range, maybe you're at the range. If you're at the range, you should be paying attention to what's downrange instead of this video. Maybe it's 1 o'clock in the morning, you can't sleep, and it's too late to invite anyone over for some games or just to hang out in general. Well, join us as we explore new games for the first time. In this case, an old game. Well, not this case. This isn't the first time, but feels like a first time.
Yep.
Or in this case specifically, we go back and visit games 5, 10, 20, 30, maybe even 40 years after we first played them or last beat them. To my subscribers, I want to give a very special thank you to them, each and every one of y'all, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing these videos, especially at the frequency in which I do them, and I make this promise to my subscribers. As long as one of you stays subscribed, I'm going to keep doing them. Yes, sir, Bob. You drop by Run My Computers. Howdy. And let's go with the Burning Knuckle. There we go.
Sounds like a fighting game move.
That's okay. That's your tip, folks. That's your hint.
And I have no idea. I was just guessing.
You guessed right. You did good. You did good. Okay.
Or a venereal disease on your knuckles.
That's true. That would make for an amazing YouTube skit using fighting game
Oh, yeah, I kind of would.
naming conventions for
It's just a fighting game
different
move or venereal
STDs.
Hadouken. Oh, man, I have Hadouken.
Oh God, we gotta stop that. Give you something to plug that up. You want a Hadouken all through the night. The thing about the Hadouken is it can come from either end.
Can it?
Probably because it sounds like doo
Yeah.
doo.
Yeah, okay.
You know, so this is
I
top quality
I
stuff.
thought you were talking about the game move, like
Oh.
someone farted a Hadouken or something.
There was a fighting game, a really bad one on the 3DO. I think it was called like I don't know, Fatal Warriors or something. And there was a Scotsman who would lift up his kilt and a fireball would shoot out of his crotch.
I remember that, actually, yeah.
Yeah. It was one of those, they were trying to bank off of the Mortal Kombat where they use the live
Oh,
actors.
Yeah.
Oh, anyways, I should probably send you an invite, right?
Oh, yeah. I also told you I was going to find the lowdown on the plot of these games, and I do have that, and it's actually fairly straightforward and simple. I actually do that while we're setting it up. Your guy, the Point Man, is the person from the first game.
Okay.
My guy, Paxton Fettle, was the main bad guy of the first game.
Oh.
They are brothers. They are also the children of Alma. Alma was very young when she had you.
I was just thinking Children of Corn, which is a song, and
Or Children of the Grave.
yeah, and you could do like a song. That's another YouTube video, Children of Alma, you know, and I don't know. Sorry, go ahead.
So,
Oh, did you get the invite?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
in.
yeah, you're in here.
F.E.A.R 2.
I should look up.
F.E.A.R 2 starts 30 minutes from the end of F.E.A.R 1, and you're a
Just the Red Bull folks don't get excited.
Force operative You are, in fact, that guy who was screaming in the last cutscene that he had been sexually assaulted by Alma,
Oh.
which is what happens at the end of 2. So this game takes place 9 months after 2. That's why he was screaming that he was raped and Alma's pregnant and he's going to give birth. He's the daddy. And that's where we're at.
And that's where we're at.
Point Man wants that to not happen. And
Yeah.
Fettel, I think, wants it to happen because he still wants to raise an army of psychics or something. I don't know.
We'll go with it.
Oh, and the lady that we
psychics.
saved was in the first one also. That's why we were saving her, because Point Man, who I think actually has a name at this point that I don't remember, wanted to save her. And that's the gist of it.
It's always 50-50 with psychics, right? It's either like Akira level psychopath, mutation, freaky stuff, or it's wheelchair bound, I want to do good for the world.
Yeah.
You know, it's never like someone who's psychic and is like, I don't care. Oh, I think we pointed out last time, but if you look up, it actually gives the date and the actual time on the camera feed. So,
Oh,
based upon your location.
we didn't do that, but that is neat. I just see that now.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
And it does it in real time, too.
Yeah.
Paid attention. All right. Okay, we'll get this going as I put it dipping. Heads up. There will be a game releasing where you will not see the cutscene ending, but I'm considering it beat. It is a game called Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth. Because the only way to beat it is to literally cheat, because the game was not implemented properly when it released. So you have to download a mod to actually beat the game. Up until that point, I was having a blast with it, to be fair. Now, the other issue I ran into, this was funny. All right, so I did I did part 2, and then I did part 3 of the video. And I ran a little long because I was like, I need to fit this within the days I got left to put up, so, you know, I don't have, like, spare days for the year. So I save, you know, I do multiple saves. I save like 3 or 4 times. Get off the computer. Next day, I come back. Next morning, I'm like, I'm going to play me some Call of Cthulhu, or I'm going to be on part 4. Load game. Wait, these locations don't look right. Load game. It loaded me back to the end of my part 2 video. 3 hours of work gone. There's a bug or an issue with the game. You can circumvent it, but you have to save about 7 or 8 times in one slot before the actual save takes hold. That even if you save once or twice, it'll start cycling through previous save data at different points in the game you've been to.
Will it give you any indication that your save is
no, only when you have to pay attention and make sure that the title has completely changed to the new one. The problem is the way it's set up is like save 1 will say like docking area, and then underneath it'll say like I don't know, bathroom save room, or it'll say like grocery store save room. But the top part still says docking area.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So there's different saves within different chapters or areas of the game, but they're at different parts, so you have to pay very close attention. Right. In fact, in the last video, the finale video I did for it, I ran into that problem. I spent like 40 minutes beating a boss. Then I spent like an hour and a half. No, in total, I ended up spending about an hour and a half. I spent like 30, 40 minutes trying to beat the last 2 minutes of the game, which is you have to run and escape and falling rocks. But there's a part of the game where, because of the way it was programmed, and this is why you need to download the mod, your character doesn't move quick enough to be able to actually dodge the rocks. Like, it's a physical, literal impossibility. It's not a get good moment. It's the game's so broke you can't do it without this mod. And I refuse to download the mod because I'm like, I don't want people, I want people to see what they get when they buy the game, take it out of the packing, put it in. So I'm like, okay, maybe this works. Someone said change your screen resolution to 800, 600. So I do that. Back out of the game. Come back in. Load. These are saves before the boss fight. So I had to spend another 8 minutes to get back to where I was. Just to keep trying and failing again.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll go back and try and figure out. There's got to be a way to beat it. But everything, everywhere I've seen online, you have to download the mod because of something to do with how modern computers process the system's coding. Makes it impossible because of frame rate and all these other things that, despite me being, doing everything else to try and manipulate it so that it shouldn't be an issue. Anyways,
Too bad.
outside of that, it's a great game. I had a blast. Yeah, I just miss out on like a 3-minute cinematic is all it is, but it's still kind of irksome because
Yeah.
it's literally a 2-minute section, and I tried it for like an hour and a half, so that's like 40 something tries. I kept my cool about it. Normally, I can have a temper sometimes. Anyways,
Yeah.
I'll quit rambling about. Maybe I'll keep going back to it. There's got to be a way to beat it. It's like a puzzle. Everything's a puzzle. It's a puzzle. All right, let's launch this. Sorry, probably should have been playing already. I forgot all the controls because I've been playing Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
And later up in this video, we have top 10 single issue / graphic model, or graphic model, graphic novel.
She is more trouble than she's worth. But I really, really enjoyed the list. And when I told you I had about a couple of them in mind, I did immediately. And I kind of cheated on 2 of them because they're technically, one is 3 issues collected and one is 2 issues. But I figured they'd.
Yeah, I mean, I when I got to that part, I just picked one of the issues because I plan on doing another top 10 list. We'll do is
Arcs, right?
yeah, story arcs. So
Which I'll have more interesting selections, I think, because a lot of the selections I picked for the single issues are
X-Men?
more. Half of them are X-Men.
okay.
Well,
I mean, we'll get we'll
get, but they're more personal in nature.
So there'll be a top 10 here, folks. For
Look
that.
at look at this psychic shopping cart. Did you see it? It was going psycho.
I missed it.
You missed it. It was a psychic shopping cart. Anyway.
Yeah, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. We want you to stay till the middle of the video. So
Yeah.
you have to suffer through this beginning opening segment of us rambling about mostly nothing. Ideas, thoughts.
Yes, that's someone that saw Alma and is like, that's Alma right there.
Yeah, oh, there is Alma, yeah. It's like a Norwegian death metal lead singer.
Oh, wait.
I can say this, Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth is probably the best Cthulhu game. Yeah, outside of that last ending part, honestly. It had some really amazing moments. And you guys will be able to see those moments in the playthrough come this December.
It's locked.
Yeah, right.
I do remember it being a really good, intense game. A lot of those scenes, I remember. I think I had it for the 360, I think.
How do you sprint? I could have sworn I could do like a slide.
Was there a sprint?
Thought I did a slide. No, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so Fear Factor. Yeah, I was telling you about how the parents' new addiction that I've got him hooked on. Much to my...
Hey, go back to that door that was locked.
Oh, it's open now. Is Fear Factor. And the last episode, the one that kind of held up this recording was it was a celebrity one, so I didn't realize they ran those a little longer than the normal episodes by like 5-10 minutes. Alan Thicke.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Isn't he deceased now? I think?
Oh, probably. This, I mean, Fear Factor was like what, early 2000s?
Is that the one where they do like different weird stuff?
Yeah.
Like put your hand in a thing of bugs or something.
Yeah. You have like physical challenges. You have eating challenges sometimes, water challenges. Oh, look at that. And again, you know, to keep it to this game real quick, I don't think this is a bad game. Kind of enjoyable. Definitely more enjoyable with co-op. Like, how many co-op first-person shooters are there, really?
I just had to remember the controls. No, yeah, this has been a fun little excursion.
It's kind of like Dead Island. You want deep mechanics and stuff to play with, but you don't want it to be too intensive. So I'm glad like this isn't like the crafting era of video
And
games.
there's 2 different play styles if you're interested.
Yeah, it gives you a reason to play through it again. You just switch.
Get your fucking heads down!
We both had the same idea.
I don't know, is this guy talking to us or to them?
I think them.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
I don't have enough psychic. I still don't know if I can tell how to have enough psychic energy.
Betty.
Hold on a sec. 1 second. Let's not go anywhere yet.
We will not go anywhere yet.
I'm gonna. For some reason, my. There we go.
There is a sprint. Left stick. Yeah. So I thought it wasn't working earlier.
Oh, push it in? It wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. It wasn't. Okay. Guns back here. You want it? It's like an assault rifle.
Yeah, I'm all good. Until I go back later tonight and stubbornly try and beat that damn Call of Cthulhu. Oh, it was so good. There's 2 parts I loved. Okay, I'll spoil it. There's a part on a boat that's really freaking cool. It's probably one of the most fun I've had on a level in a game.
I remember.
Long
Is
time.
it Dagon that attacks?
Yeah, it's Dagon. Spoiler.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. They'll forget by the time that video releases. Because I have dubbed the videos a Cthulhu Christmas Carol. And then the other part, of course, is that chase sequence close to the beginning. In fact, that whole sequence, I think it does what Resident Evil 4 did, but better, with the whole village. Like, in Call of Cthulhu, I felt like not only was the whole village after me, but the entire village was a place I needed to navigate through, you know?
Yeah. I have flashback visions of doing that part.
Yeah, locking the door and all that,
Yeah.
and that jazz, it was great. You know what this reminds me of, though? Evil Within.
Yeah.
I think the end of Evil Within, was it? Where the city's, like, crumbling.
Yeah.
Once again,
Turned into more like a firefight type thing.
a game where psychics cause, like, crumbling stuff.
Leslie.
Leslie, that's right. Or what was his real name? Spoiler.
Rubik?
That's it, Ruvik.
Ruvik.
Yeah, Ruvik. I remember it was like, why Ruvik? I don't know if you want to teleport down there. We don't know what's down there.
I won't.
I got you now.
Oh,
I
he's...
can't.
Oh, they won't let you.
Yeah. I don't know if I don't have the energy or...
We gotta fall back. This is the base, Commander. Hostiles must not reach evac teams to the base of the tower. You will retreat.
This kind of reminds me of Left 4 Dead.
In other
The very
words,
beginning.
hold your ground.
The apartments.
There we go. Oh, I have a shotgun. Oh, they're climbing up.
Oh, they are climbing up here. Oh, stop. Oh.
Sorry, I thought you saw them.
No, I didn't. How do I jump? Hey, okay. Oh, wait. There's an exploding guy down there.
Oh, there's one behind you.
Oh, thank you.
There's more coming. Wow.
Oh, we watched 28 Days Later. That movie is vastly better than 28 Weeks.
Hmm.
That's again, I love that beginning part of 28 Weeks Later,
Yeah.
but just like tonally, I forgot all about the whole monkey.
Yeah, that beginning, right?
Yeah.
I do like
It's fucking on.
Hawkeye in the movie.
Oh yeah.
So his death was pretty.
Yeah, pushing the thing,
Yeah.
pushing the car. So I don't think this is a hot take. Maybe it is, but nah. The 28 series is it? I don't consider it zombies.
I
'Cause
would.
to be a zombie, you have to be dead,
Oh, okay, yeah.
and none of them are dead. They're just people infected with a virus. They make it
Really,
clear.
really mad.
Because you can also, this is the thing, in most zombie movies, you either have to shoot them in the head or you have to dismember them completely.
Still want to
In
savor.
the 28 movies, you can just stab them to death, for example. You don't have to shoot them in the head or anything.
That is a good point.
So, that's my stance on it.
I'll come on to your side. That's point well made.
Now, zombieism could be derived from a virus, I believe. Oh, good. Yeah, thank you. Are there any zombie movies where it was caused by a virus? The Walking Dead isn't explained, right? Like, I never...
The comic, I don't think. Actually, I don't think the comic or the book explains it. Not that I'm aware of. It might have at some point. I stopped reading it.
Oh, I got him.
Or watching it. I mean, Resident Evil's a virus.
Yep. And in that, well, you know, I guess... Well, the virus in that, they say... What is it? They just grab onto the most basic of instincts or something that need to feed, or I could be mixing that up.
Oh, don't quite recall the specifics in that regard. I get what you're getting at.
Where I'm trying to go with that.
Yeah, I just don't know specifically
Yeah.
what.
But generally, things have to die. And then only in some Resident Evils are zombies, right? Like the Javo aren't zombies.
Right.
Otherwise, they'd
And
call
plus,
them
I mean, you're
zombies,
talking
but-
about in order for the virus to take hold, they have to die.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Right.
At least in the first couple Resident Evils, right?
Yeah, and I think in the Walking Dead TV show, I don't know if it's the same in the comic, but they made it a point to mention early that everyone was infected.
That's right. I think I remember hearing about that. Yeah, everyone was already infected or had whatever was going on with it.
Yeah.
And it didn't matter if you got bit or if you
Just died. Yeah.
just
naturally.
died of old age or something.
Never as simple as you'd like, is it?
We got a hostile target. Oh, let's secure the man.
He got me. I like how they have to tell me. He got me.
God damn it, someone put it down.
Hail Mary. Oh, I overthrew that. That one was a better throw. I don't know if it's hitting anything.
Are you hitting me?
I don't know. That electric grenade?
Oh. Okay.
I did there accidentally.
Get a big Harry. You might have helped me.
Oh crap! Stop.
What is going on?
We got both sides.
Oh shit, I'm down. Okay. I was messing around too much, to be honest. Yeah, I'm down over here. So
I'll try to get to you.
that's all good. Yeah, they're all over. What are you doing?
70% complete. Stand by.
Oh, I could
Oh.
have been walking towards you. Duh.
Okay, something one-shot me.
All right, we need to take this particular part of it seriously.
Yeah, that's true. Alright. I think holding out over here might benefit us.
Because we can see both sides.
Never as simple as you'd like, is it?
Inside the deck. Contact right. God, son of a bitch. Grenade.
I'm not going to run out there and possess. Do this. I mean, they fight each other, right?
I think so. Yeah, I figure, because then there's only one way they can kind of get
Oh, in here, okay. I
in.
get
Yeah,
it.
so.
Good. Mine would be nice. Oh, are we waiting on this guy to do his whatever percent thing? Oh, they dropped right down.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, this little psychic blast itself isn't very powerful. Oh, I run out of them. Can't really spam it. Okay.
Okay,
That was
that went better.
yeah, much better.
I figured that way we weren't getting exposed
Yeah,
from both sides as much.
yeah. I don't like being exposed in general.
Walking Dead, yeah. But yeah, still good movies, 28 days, 28 weeks. It's just,
Yeah,
I don't really consider them zombie movies.
not sure I'd want to see the next one. You know what the next one should be? everything's fine, and it's just a movie of people doing their normal stuff.
That are like 28 seconds later, and it's just the first 28 seconds, which would still be mostly normal. It's locked. It's unlocked. Oh, I kicked that door open.
We're going to that building, aren't we?
Yep, looks like it. Oh, and that thing up above it. The Eye of Sauron. Outsiders.
What building are we going to? That really tall one.
Yeah, it's like Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Are you a god?
The gatekeeper and the key.
Keymaster. Oh, great platforming, maybe? Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. Oh, did you get that video I sent of the Cancel Call of Cthulhu game by the same folks?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's supposed to be a co-op.
Yeah.
Oh, over here. That would have been neat. I don't think there's any co-op Call of Cthulhu games I can think of.
You should be. Go insane together.
Definitely. In fact, why hasn't there been... Why didn't anyone approach Cypress Hill for a Call of Cthulhu game?
I know where you're going.
You know where I'm going. Do the viewers know? I don't know. We'll see.
How old was that?
My Cypress Hills?
90s, right?
Yeah. Yeah, like
That
93,
particular song,
94.
Insane in the Membrane.
Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Oh, there's fall damage.
Oh.
Is there anything over there?
I thought this is where we had to go.
Oh, I thought it was over here.
Oh, well, let's find
I
out.
hope it's over here, because I don't know how to get back up. Something's going on.
Someone does not like buses. You think? You think it's got something to do with the little psychic girl that's running around?
Damn you, Drew Barrymore. What have you done?
You're just saying a bunch of words.
But wait, hers was what? Pyrokinesis, I think?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like fire. What? Kind of what Pyro had, right?
Yeah.
Isn't
Can't make
that-
it.
It's quite a distaste for you.
She was a fire starter. A twisted fire starter. Well, the name of the movie was Fire Starter, wasn't it?
Yep, Firestar.
Maybe she could start it on her own? I don't know.
You know, I haven't seen that movie since like it almost basically came out. So.
Yeah. You were a big Drew Barrymore person, weren't you?
Oh yeah, I adored her. Yep.
I mean, she's fine. I'm not saying she's not, but
Yeah. Driving cars with boys, never been kissed. A bunch of others. She was
your
married to
favorite-
Tom Green.
Oh,
A Scream.
yeah.
Yeah,
What's
first
your
three.
favorite Drew Barrymore movie?
Oof.
Ah,
Probably, honestly, riding in cars with boys. I thought it was a pretty good flick.
I don't know if I have one, to be honest. I like the wedding scene.
Oh, that's right. She was also in the wedding scene. Your name's going to be Julia Gulia.
Julia Gulia.
Like, can we hurt this thing, or is it just gonna keep?
Oh, is it? Yeah. Well, let's advance. Just in case.
You know, that's one of those Adam Sandler movies where he kind of pulled back a bit
Yeah.
on
Right.
his usual trope at that time, which was screaming and yelling.
Might be why I kind of enjoyed it. A bit more subdued.
He was still young, still around that age, but it was a bit more. I don't want to say mature. He was not as immature as the character he usually plays.
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore's a good movie, though. I can't see at all what's happening because I'm stuck behind a
It's a
pillar.
cutscene. He got me and he's throwing me.
I
Now,
just I just saw the outline of you like
yeah.
getting lifted in the air and thrown because I was in between a pillar and you. So
Um, Happy Gilmore.
golfing.
No, yeah, I'm thinking that might be my favorite. Wake up, Alma. Just stop doing this. All right, just chill.
You know,
It
it's
might be
funny.
my favorite Adam Sandler.
Oh, really?
Yeah. These actually look pretty good, to be honest. And look at these big subs and some
Oh my god, you
sushi.
got sushi rolls.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
not
bad.
bad.
Not bad selection. We'll have to come back when we get some change.
Are these yen? Because the currency on it looks not dollar sign.
She is messing with reality by bringing these Japanese vending machines.
What's this say? 6-inch ham and cheese sub, maybe?
I mean, we have to save the city, but we'll come back.
We'll come back into this vending machine.
Fairpoint. We're in Fairpoint, I think.
Alright. Exit.
Stage left. Literally, you got to go through this.
You gotta
Really?
go
Really?
turnstiles. I have to wait on you. I have to wait. Whoa. Oh, hey, it's one of those weird blue guys.
Oh.
Oh, he's throwing stuff. Alright, so this is going to be one where we're going to have to figure out how to do it.
I figure nothing. Run away, dude. You're not blue anymore, are you?
I ran with the shotgun point blank. And... Did you get him?
I think he's dead.
Oh, good.
Now I'm dead. Oh, now I'm down.
Oh god, they're not letting up. I'm behind you.
Oh,
Please, 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 please. Gotcha.
thanks. Oh, I'm ducking.
Oh, mech. A mech again. Oh. I don't have a mech this time. I'm gonna assume might have to go behind him. So I'm gonna try and
Yeah, let me
build up
see.
my
Where's he at?
he's following you.
Oh,
Yep.
shit. Now I'm down.
Maybe.
I don't know my type.
Running.
Yeah, running really helps. Shit, stop. Doesn't like me. Psych.
Oh god, crouching does not work.
Oh shit. Well, never mind. I never thought I could just possess someone. Take their weapon.
No crap. Overthrew that. Can you like pick up objects and levitate them?
I can.
Because there's like fuel things.
Okay, I don't know how to throw them though.
Oh crap! Don't worry about throwing him because he's up here. Oh, he's after me. Never mind. He should be safe. Ah. Running.
All right.
Ammo. What's this? Oh, I get a laser beam.
Yeah, I probably should have learned how to do that, pick it up and throwing. It lets me pick it up and it gives me a prompt to throw it. But
Is he dead?
I use word. Oh, yeah, he's dead.
Okay. I just realized there's a laser beam over there.
Yeah, good job. That was all you.
Man. I need ammo.
There's a gun here.
Okay, thank you. I just need something with ammo because, yeah, that shotgun made short work of the blue guy. And I like to say it did some heavy lifting for the mech. Yeah, we did it.
There's another gun right here. A couple guns. Yeah, there's guns up here.
Alright.
More guns.
I think I'm good. Yeah, if it's the same type.
Is this where we go? Or is that where
Yes, this is where we go.
Another turnstile.
Another turnstile. You're like a ghost. Why do you need to use a turnstile? I like to follow the rules.
That Commando on the radio, he tracked me. He knows I'm here somewhere.
Heavy breathing. Alright, Jen, settle down.
Okay, perfect
It's not
zombie
that type
defense.
of game.
It could be. I mean, who is she? I haven't been following this, so I don't know.
She was in a first.
Oh, okay.
She was like part of your team.
Not worth it. Not when we are so close.
But she's not part of my family.
We might have a choice here. There's two doors. I don't know. That one opens, but so does this.
That one goes outside, looks like. Oh.
Okay. Well, they made fools of us. That was some developer's last day with the work. He's like, you know what? They're letting me go.
Oh, speaking of Fools of Us, that reminds me of an achievement. I don't know if you got it in Silent Hill 2. Did you get the It's Bread? Do you remember that?
You might have to remind me. It's been...
There's a portion, the part where you turn your stuff in before you get on the elevator. So you have to go without the map and the flashlight and everything, right?
Mhm.
That basement part of the hotel. There's a part where you get chased by one of the creatures, and you have to exit the room. And there's a prompt to check out something. Now, you played without the prompt showing up, right?
Yeah.
I did it on standard, where if you get close enough, it shows up. And so you're in your mind, whenever you see that, you click on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was a loaf of bread.
Then I probably missed it.
And it just says it's bread, and it's a callback to Silent Hill 3 when Heather would look at, there was a moment where she looked at a piece of bread and the text just says it's bread. So it's kind of like a joke achievement that they threw in there. Like you're being chased by this thing and you stop to look at it and it's bread.
Yeah, and that's the thing I liked about playing through is it had nods of like Silent Hill 4, Silent Hill 3. I don't know if original Silent... Well, Silent Hill 2 came out before 3, right? I know they were in development alongside each other, but so...
Yeah.
It was nice to get the nods and callbacks.
Anyway, that just kind of reminded me of developers throwing in some joke thing. Kind of like it. Yeah. All right. Hold up. I'm gonna pick it up. What is G? You know what G is? Because G tells me to throw it up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Get to cover! Get back! Get back!
Oh, you have it.
Yeah, I know, but if I do that, it just blows it up. It doesn't throw it. And it
And
gives
the
me
left
a.
stick, right stick doesn't like allow you to move it or anything.
I think I could. There's another one.
Squad up! Got another one down!
I can't really move it with the right stick. Is it that? No.
Copy, I'm going in!
It's kind of weird that you'd be able to pick it up but not move it or throw it.
Yeah, I mean it, but it says throw. It's got G. Press G to throw. I guess maybe if I press G,
Yeah, it does.
I really want
I
to
guess
do
we'll
that.
have to find out when things are calmed down a bit. All right, hold on. Never mind, things are coming out. Oh, didn't mean to do that.
Keep them suppressed!
Taking it right. Just shoot while he's in the air.
Oh, while he's in the air. Can I pick up the shield? I can.
Oh,
Oh.
wow. Nice.
And I can shoot through it.
Oh, speaking of the shield, did you guys finish that up?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's alright. Let me do this then. Control settings. Key bindings. What does G say it does? G is throw grenade.
So it is that bumper button.
So it should
It
be that
doesn't let
bumper
me
button.
throw it, it just blows it up. Unless I'm doing something wrong. I'll try it again.
You got that button. It's kind of hard to maneuver with this. I'm looking directly through that little hole.
Restaurant. Haha. I did that. Oh. Another one. Oh, the guns.
Turrets are being a booger butt.
Turrets with laser beams.
Oh, watch that Alien movie.
Romulus?
Yeah. The in-home thing was scarier than the whole movie. I felt it could have been a better movie if they had maybe 2 or 3 more people, because it seems like by the time the alien became a thing, there wasn't too many people left for it to kind of terrorize. The fact that it took one person to take a facehugger off, when again in Aliens it took even 2 full-grown adults were struggling to deal with that.
The incubation period was kind of off anyway on that one.
Yeah, I guess
I think it's almost been like that at other times in the series, I want to say.
I chalk it up to they're, if we remember, they kind of pulled the alien resurrection route, and they're genetically created.
No.
They're not natural xenomorphs.
Yeah.
So like an alien resurrection, when it was like 200 years or 400 years since their extinction, and they brought them back. Oh, something's happening. I just hear high-pitched. tinnitus-like sound.
Yeah, it was okay. I mean, it was service. I think I told you at the moment I saw it, it's serviceable. I didn't mind that I saw it, but I mean, I would never go out of my way to see it again. I did like the Andy guy. I thought he did
Yeah,
really,
he was probably the best part.
him as the actor and the character, like how they did it. Was
My
pretty.
my sound is off for some reason. I don't know if it is on yours.
I had lowered mine anyway, but it does sound kind of muffled.
Yeah,
Is that right?
yeah, it's like very muted.
Maybe it's a gameplay thing.
Maybe Alma's doing it. I'm gonna make it so you can't hear.
I particularly enjoyed the part where, because if you remember, the whole idea was they were going to leave him, and he brings it back to him after they do the thing with the girl.
Oh yeah,
In the door,
yeah.
and he's like, and he kind of throws it back in her face. I was like, yeah, all right. Good on you, Andy. Oh, he's right behind me. Who's shooting? Oh, they're over there. Who is shooting me? Follow the red arrows on your screen. It will tell you who is shooting me. I'm trying to possess people. I'm still in the body. I'm such an idiot. Alright, let's do this. I can't possess you. Oh, I'm down. I'm not playing very well right now. I apologize.
It happens. I wish I could use that excuse for Call of Cthulhu, but
Kind of getting a little full of myself.
the problem is the game itself. I'm just going back to pick up more weapons.
Oh, we're at the building.
Yeah, time flies when you're fighting robots and talking about Alien Romulus.
Robots.
Ending was just kind of meh.
Yeah, I mean
I really didn't like the change to the pulse rifle to basically eliminate the smart gun. I get why they did it, but
yeah.
what do we gotta do now? Did we just come into something where... Oh! That killed me. Okay. Elevator doors.
Oh shit. Yeah, a lot of the movies seem just like the greatest hits collection from the other movies. Was kind of part of what I had an issue with it. The alien at the end, you know, the
Yeah, it was definitely a member berries type of episode.
yeah, it's a good one.
Oh, that is just tinnitus in my ears. Okay. That wasn't tinnitus in my ears.
Yeah, that's been a thing all week. And then, just being healthy, people. That's all it is. Oh shoot! I keep forgetting that when I do this, I take the grenades.
How do you live?
I want more grenades.
I want to drop this. Because I can't pick up ammo with it. That's kind of the bad thing about the riot shield. Can't pick up ammo.
Oh, I just dropped out of a gun. I don't know if it can give you any ammo.
Yeah, I got some. I'm good with that. Good now.
Well, that was much easier this time. because I didn't go ahead. Oh,
All right, so make sure you watch out for the elevator doors.
no kidding, man.
Maybe we don't go that. Maybe okay, no, we don't. We jump over this. We were just dumb. Of course.
The game telling us not to go there. I mean, you wouldn't go on an elevator anyway if you were in this building.
No, God, no.
Take the stairs. Hi, Alma. Or Mom.
Alma matter. Yeah.
Look, you went in the elevator too.
Yep, that's what happens. Don't go in elevators, people. They're death traps. Get your exercise in. Get your steps in.
This guy's recapping the first game.
Oh, thank you. We know you didn't play the first two. They know we didn't. Well, he did. I
What
did.
operating system are they using?
What operating system are they using? 2000. What didn't we say this game came out? Like 2008? Didn't mean for that. I was just trying to get closer. I don't know. I miss Windows XP.
I don't even know what I have. The latest one. What's the latest one? Windows 11?
11 or something.
Works fine. Although honestly, I
MS-DOS.
don't really do too much other than gaming and email. I still use DOS for stuff at work. But I'll be honest, I hate being that person, but kind of does this.
There is definitely a.
I'm gonna help with this guy.
Ah, you got him.
But no, what I was gonna say was it's the year 2025. We should not be using MS-DOS for anything. It's needlessly common. Like, I can do it. It's just a pain. You know how DOS is right now.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta tell. Basically, I have to tell the computer what to do.
It's
Doesn't
gonna be
matter.
like 20 years from now at my job. There's gonna be like
Turnstiles.
internet's gonna be beamed straight into your head, and they'll still be using MS-DOS or something. Where'd you go?
Oh, there's turnstiles.
I see it right over here.
Follow the turnstiles.
End rant.
Oh, I can't pick up grenades with this on? Yeah, I can. I just did. No, I don't want that. How do I
just carry the shield
it.
at work all day and it'd be like, hey, can you pick this up for me? Nope. Got my shield.
got my shield?
Can't pick anything up. There's wash stations. But I'm a ghost, so I don't need to wash.
Oh man.
Wait, did I do that because it was slow-mo?
Oh, did you?
I think I might have. Like, if you slow-mo and I do this. Let's try it again. No.
Yeah, well, I got something. You kill 15 enemies during slow-mo. I think I'd benefit. Keep doing that.
We gotta go through this med.
Alright. Well, you look cool. I don't.
Oh yeah, I got the shotgun now. Nice. What's in here?
No.
Did you like the shotgun?
Yeah, shotgun was pretty good.
There you go. Shotgun.
Oh, I'm. Yeah,
Oh.
might as well. That's the pistol. I want the pistol. Give me shotgun. There we go. Yeah, I'll take shotgun. I also got that laser gun, so.
How many guns can you keep?
2.
Oh, this is cool. Well, not really cool.
Speaking of cool but not really cool, we watched that. It's called, Alright, that just happened. Rob Schneider, Jean-Claude Van Damme knockoff.
Everyone agrees with
There's actually some pretty good choreography and fight scenes in that. The downside is as Rob Schneider. We've got a guy behind you.
Yeah, see, I can't move this. It's really weird.
Oh, you're levitating him. Oh, we're doing a pretty good job
Kind of
of it.
seems like.
Crucify you.
I'm talking to you.
Oh, out of ammo.
Tell him to come over here by the barrel. Okay.
Oh, did you possess? That's cool. You possessed
did,
him.
yes.
Oh, right on.
Out of here. This whole place
I think maybe we had to.
Squad, this is Central Command. Maintain current order.
Yeah, there's also ammo back here.
Okay, I need some. Yeah, just
Oh shit! Oh shit! There's another one.
what is shooting me?
Just trying to unload before I had to jump.
I think he's gonna blow up. Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of fun. I tried possessing him earlier, but it wouldn't. So maybe there's a weak one. This is like a maze. So we have to advance somewhere. Where are you at?
Hi. I'm just trying to find something with ammo in it.
Did you get these boxes back?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know there were. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
a lot.
I had to shoot one open, but and then it was.
I opened up a container. I think it was through here. But looks like there's another container here. Up. More ammo.
Yeah, there's another thing over here. So there's plenty of ammo right now. Grenades. Oh, big guy.
Big guy.
Grenade. Out. 2 of them right behind you. Can I do this? This help?
I'm helping.
Oh, shit, I'm down. Trying to possess him.
No crap.
I'm getting eaten up. Okay, I don't know if this is a get to the area or what yet. Did you get a feel for it or?
Oh, let me stretch for a second before we kick this off. No.
Like
I'll be honest, I'm still in like Call of Cthulhu mode, so I gotta get up to speed. I was just say this, it's one of the few FPS games in a while. This is more like a straight run and gun FPS game, which is fine. It's good. I
Yeah.
enjoy it. But Call of Cthulhu impressed me because originally it was a PS2 game that released on the Xbox. I always thought it was a 360 game. It still looks well. For the most part, plays well, and you have different styles of play. So, like, you have stealth, you have detective, you have FPS, you have puzzles. So I was really impressed with that. So, but there, I've got Call of Cthulhu out of my system, except I really don't. I'm lying to all of you because I'm still pissed because again, 40 plus tries over and over, 2 minutes each attempt.
I mean, you can't just get rid of the influence of Cthulhu,
No, you can't.
the elder gods.
As for this point, I think because they keep coming in like 1, 2s, and 3s, I think we just have to get through this
Okay.
by beating up on them. Find out this time. And once things calm down a bit, we'll jump into...
Oh, we have a little checkpoint, I think. So.
Yeah, so it's got to be... make it through. Oh, I'm getting wrecked behind us.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Alright, we gotta be smarter.
There is like one of those door things I was trying to get to see if we could open it. Nope, looks like it's red, so I would really, really like to know how.
I'll take it. No, don't reload now. Bad time to reload.
We might be able to.
Nope. Nope. They do the wall thing.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And they're too tough. You can't just like hold up like we did before. Oh, I'm gonna bite the dust here, aren't I? I got you up, I think.
Yep. Your friend.
Stop! I got one. Nope, I'm down. Nope, I'm dead. We're playing on Commando? Was that hard?
Middle.
Middle? Oh my god, don't tell them that. Lie to them. Tell them it's hard.
No, I mean the name Commando. It sounds hard, right? So
It does, right? Yeah. We will end up going over a top 10 list once we get through this. If we get through this.
I think it'll help. Like, oh, well,
Running.
there we go. more ammo in there. I don't know if it's doing good.
Oh, crap. Possess him. Possess him.
I can't. It won't let me.
Okay. I just have to use my slowdown a lot more.
Well, I just ranked up, so I don't know if that helps. That's one down, so there's just one.
I think. Unless we somehow killed that one.
No, I saw him try to get away. Or, yeah, he's back there.
Back where?
Back here.
Oh, okay. I kind of like this idea of an enemy.
Okay, I'm in him. I'm in him.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. I think you got a
Oh.
cutscene. Yeah. Or a checkpoint.
Oh, container in here. Weapons? Any good weapons? Co-op Parasite Eve. Yay or nay?
Anything Parasite EVA.
Parasite Eve Pokemon, where the different you collect mitochondria,
Sorry.
and
Yay.
different mitochondrial monsters.
Yay. Aww.
How far are we?
We're on
Hour and 11. Oh no, sorry, hour and 11 minutes. Okay, we're gonna get to our top 10. Top 10 single issue graphic novels.
I think it's my turn to go first.
I'll go first because mine's gonna be pretty short to discuss.
I'm gonna try to be more concise in my descriptions.
Yeah. Triumph and Torment, number 1, probably without a doubt. Doctor Doom, Doctor Strange. I'm a huge Doctor Doom fan. Doctor Strange is pretty cool too.
I never even considered that one. That's a good call.
Shows Doctor Doom as a more complex character. Also, why he is one of the greatest comic book characters ever created, because he's still a villain even when he's considered a good guy. It is basically a story about
I'll be right back, but keep going.
Doctor Doom's being invited to see if he will be the next Sorcerer Supreme, and other Marvel characters who are there to compete for the next Sorcerer Supreme argue that he shouldn't be a part of it. You get more backstory about him and about his mother, stuff that went down with Mephisto and his mother. The art's great, the story's great.
Mike
And-
Mignola, I think. Is art? Is Mike Mignola the artist?
I would
Or
have
maybe
to
the
check.
cover artist.
I would have to check, to be honest.
The
You know,
Hellboy guy.
you know far more about that names of specific folks than me. But it's not even an action-heavy one. There's a lot of character dialogue, and that's kind of part of the reason I enjoy it too. As much as some of my list I picked because of the combat, but Triumph and Torment, top of the charts. Next up, Hearts of Darkness. Ghost Rider, Punisher, and Wolverine meet up in a small town where some evil, dastardly stuff's going down. And it was all a ploy by Blackheart to try and get them to join his side so that he could overthrow Mephisto. The art's well done, and, you know, they're two of my favorite characters right there, Punisher and Ghost Rider. Because of their moral flexibility of those three characters, you get to see them struggle with their own personal demons while spitting in the face of evil, saying, my way or the highway. The art's solid. Writing's not up to par with Triumph and Torment. That's really kind of like the tippity top of it for me. But still a great little book. And Blackheart's a character I've always liked in the same vein as Carnage. It's an unrelenting, unrepentant villain, kind of like also Doomsday. They're simple villains for simple motivations and goals, and his design just kicks ass. Also, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Copcam. Alright. Third one. This one might surprise you. This one will probably require a lot of people who hear it to look it up. They're like, who? Predator versus Magnus Robot Fighter. Magnus Robot Fighter is a Valiant comic. Before I forgot who owned the rights. Old, like, 50s comic book character.
Yeah.
Valiant bought the rights to all these old comic book characters, such as Turok, which is another great character. And his whole thing is he's a guy in the future who's tough enough that he can actually punch through metal and he fights robots. Around this time, Dark Horse and Valiant were both kind of like the underdogs coming up into the ranks of big comic-hood kingdom. And so they did this kind of crossover. And it works out because Magnus isn't Superman. He isn't, Wolverine. He is a guy that's tougher because he can punch metal robots. But it's a fair enough challenge against a Predator to where it's not like this is kind of silly.
Not like Superman level. Or...
Yeah, not like Superman versus aliens, that was a thing. Art's good. I can't remember if it was a Dark Horse or a Valiant predominantly comic. I have it somewhere in the room. I didn't dig it up, but it's worth a read. I love the part, especially when he gets caught in the net and he struggles with it. Again, it's like a souped-up Arnold Schwarzenegger character. All right, next is, it's a collection, but I'll pick the exact, I couldn't tell you the exact issue it was. So, it's going to be the one where Doomsday and Superman actually are duking it out, not the bullcrap lead up to where Doomsday's fighting the Justice League and just swatting them around. But the actual one where Doomsday and Superman are just trading blows and going knuckle to knuckle and just everything's destroyed and just bam, bam, bam. Doomsday's one of my favorite comic characters. Death of Superman was a huge event when it was coming out.
Yep, he was. Working at the shop at the time.
I mean, it was everywhere. The news and schools, and it was such a big deal. And I just love the idea and the concept of Doomsday. And that was like his first appearance. So, Doomsday, Death of Superman, issue, whatever one it is, where Superman actually, quote, dies, unquote, is my number 4 spot. Number 5, I can't remember the exact issue. You might be able to help me out here, fill it in. It was an X-Men comic where the X-Men fight Doom, and Doom tries to get Storm to be his wife, and she's considering it.
I have that comic.
That was always one of my favorites. Just because, again, it shows a different side of not just Doom, but Storm kind of realizing Doom's not just some, like, super villain.
That was the one Arcade was involved
Arcade was involved with that, too.
I have a story behind that when you're done.
Okay, all right. Well, I mean, I'm done with that one if you want to do it there. Do you want to wait until...
Okay, I do. I know I have that comic. I know specifically it's not in very good condition. I know I have that one. So, real fast, there's a point in that comic where, I think at the end, when they resolve everything, Arcade lights a match on Doom to light a cigar. Do you remember that?
Yes.
I think it was John Byrne, because that was Chris Claremont was the X-Men writer at the time, famous X-Men writer. I think John Byrne, when he was writing for Fantastic Four, retconned that because he didn't like it. Retconned that into being a Doom bot. Because he thought that was beneath Doom.
Beneath Doom.
I think I got that story correct. But I think that's what...
That's about right. Everything is beneath Doom.
Yeah.
Number 6 is going to be the... You'll know, again, the more specifics, but I always love that issue with the X-Men where they fight the Hellfire Club in, was it Leland?
Harry Leland, yeah.
The Gravity guy?
Yeah.
It's when he smushes Wolverine through the floors.
Yep.
And the paneling. I'm a big fan when it comes to X-Men of the Hellfire Club in general.
Same. And I almost picked one for my list. Didn't quite make it. And I think I talked to you before. It was one where Leland sacrifices himself to destroy Nimrod.
Yes, Nimrod.
In Central Park. But anyway, go ahead.
And there's a whole lot of others I could... I was actually shocked I put as many X-Men in there.
That was actually the Dark Phoenix saga, too,
yes,
by the way.
It was part of the Dark Phoenix saga. 7 is... I really wanted to put more of his on the list, but I didn't remember specific issues. And I don't remember this specific issue, but Ghost Rider fights the Hulk and he beats the Hulk. And this is another reason I always love Ghost Riders. He's like, honestly, he's almost Hulk level strength, durability. He's extremely powerful. But he beats the Hulk by riding his motorcycle around the Hulk and using hellfire to create smoke to suffocate him until he passes out. This is a Johnny Blaze Hulk, my favorite classic costume. Danny Ketch always had a neat look, but I always still prefer Johnny Blaze. One, because his motorcycle looked cooler. I never liked that skull like device on the front of the motorcycle kind of thing. But that was number 7. Number 8 was Mute Animals. Number 7.
Mute animals?
Yes, and that is because it was the first appearance of Armagon, my favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles character. And
is this an Archie?
yeah, it was an Archie comic. He was in the Archie comic originally. That's where he first showed up, and it was in Mute Animals number 7. And the design was cool, and basically that's about it. I mean, like, he's a time traveling space shark, and he has a cool design. He was in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters, and apparently his name came about because of an editing error on his name. He was supposed to be called Armageddon, but they left it in because it works.
It does. It does.
Number 9 is going to be Judge Dredd, Judge Death Lives Part 3. And I remember that one specifically because at this point the Dark Judges were terrorizing, Metro 1 or whatever. And let me get the exact quote, because it is great. And at that point, Judge Dredd's just like, I'm going to take them all down, I don't care. Because I'm freaking Judge Dredd. I'm one of the best characters in comic history. So he goes up to Judge F.E.A.R, whose whole thing is he's got this face mask that he opens up. And, he's always like, gaze into the face of fear. And Judge Dredd's response is, and this is the exact quote, when faced with Judge F.E.A.R, but Dredd is a judge, and judges are not ordinary men, he punches his fist through Judge F.E.A.R's open face and says, gaze into the fist of Dredd.
That is pretty good.
A big fan of Judge Dredd. Huge fan of the Dark Judges. I love their looks, their designs. They're just really interesting characters. And despite being as cool as they are, I also like the Angel Gang. And Satanus, which is a demon T-Rex. You really don't see the Dark Judges a lot in the earlier stuff. You only see them for a couple arcs. Last but not least, number 10, The Lesson. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Eastman and Laird. I can't remember the exact issue number. I think it's in the book 6 collection I have. It's probably like 80-something, maybe a little later. And it's about Triceraton Marines going and talking about one of their training missions that they went out on to another alien world and what they went through. And it's purely all about the Triceratons. And they do something I like a lot in comics, which is action panels with no dialogue. With the classic Eastman and Laird run, there's tons I could have picked. There's tons I could have swapped out for all of these. The only hard ones that would stay solid on this list would be probably the first 3. I listed Triumph and Torment, Hearts of Darkness, Predator versus Magnus Robot Fighter. So that's my top 10. You're going to have to wait for his top 10.
Let's wait till the next level.
We beat the next level. So
yeah,
that's what I was thinking.
Two quick things, though. First, have you seen the clip of Ghost Rider in a Fantastic Four cartoon? It's like an infamous one.
I don't think I may have.
I'll send it to you. It's really good. And did you ever finish Animosity?
Yeah, about the animals.
Okay.
And,
okay.
Yeah, it did.
We don't have to talk about that. I was just curious.
Yeah.
You might have even told me before.
Yeah.
So this was us growing up, by the way. Me beating you up all the time, and you crying on the floor.
I wish he had like psychic powers, man. The brothers distrust growth. How do they know us?
Yeah.
No, man. Now I gotta pull out all these old comics and read them. We will have top 10 comic storylines also.
Just like old times, brother. Crammed together with
But that will be for another video.
wanting to rip each other's heads off.
I don't have to be in one of those.
I also tried to make my list a bit more varied than just like Marvel or just DC, which wasn't too hard because again, I do love Turtles, I do love Judge Dredd, so
One option here, you know.
I like Valiant, but not enough to put him on a top 10 single issue list.
Yeah.
Outside of that Magnus Robot Fighter.
Afraid of this. The energy surges are messing with the navigation.
I don't even remember what else did they have. They had Turok, Magnus, they had
XO Man of War?
Exo Man of War, which had a video game, strangely enough.
Archer and Armstrong?
Archer and Armstrong. Thank you. That's the one I was gonna think of. Yeah, I couldn't think. Like one of them was a monk that had like a crossbow on his arm, I think, and the other guy was like big and bulky.
I know they gave us, the family, a bunch of the collections, but I never read any of them, to be honest.
I read
All
them
the
all,
Valiant
but
stuff
I
you had,
just
I never
yeah. Have you ever heard of Scion?
No.
Scion series, Sion. I went
No.
to with Little John. We went to a comic convention back in the '90s. It was like an up and coming. Scion, is it? Not Sin, Scion.
That must have been quite painful, brother.
It was not worth it. It was. Oh, Scion. CrossGen was the publisher.
Okay. Does it give the creative team?
CrossGen Comics. It was founded by Mark Alessi, Gina M. Villa, Barbara Kessel, Mark Wade, Ron Mars. Those are like key people.
Yeah, Mark Wade and Ron Mars, I know.
Okay.
They're pretty well-known comic people.
I think it was around the same time Image, was kicking off too. So I think it was around that time they were like, everyone
People
was
started
trying to
popping
start their own
around.
thing. I have like Hunter arms out in front. You remember how the Hunter looked in Left 4 Dead when you played as him?
Yeah.
For some reason, I have like no weapons or anything. You could slow down time though. Nope, I'm getting weird
Oh,
images.
I can still do this.
We are not alone down here.
No, there's all these dead people. Someone's arm.
But seriously, folks, check out those comics, especially Triumph and Torment. It's just beautifully written. Looks great. You won't regret it.
Yeah, it was Mike Mignola. I looked it up.
Okay.
And Roger Stern was the writer, so a really good creative team.
Oh, pistol, thank you. Now I can do something.
Well, you're about to get some more, because if I can possess someone and jump out of them, it gives you their weapons.
You ever find out why you couldn't possess those guys?
The big guys?
Yeah, that one big guy you couldn't possess.
No, I mean, it gives me a prompt when I can possess, so maybe it's, I don't have energy, but I think for the big guys, we had to get them damaged to a point.
To a point. Okay.
Okay, yeah, we get it. There's something there. Jeez, come on.
This is Whiskey Squad. We're on the bridge above you.
You're not Whiskey Squad. You just want to be Whiskey Squad because it sounds cool. No one ever says this is Uniform Squad,
No. No.
X-Ray Squad, or Whiskey Squad. Oh shoot. Okay.
Yep. You can do it.
Yo! Run and jump.
Oh. Okay. This way. Not that way. Maybe that way, because, yeah, that looks blocked off. What's over here? Nothing there. Oh, right here.
Just follow Whiskey Squad. Follow Whiskey Squad. Look, this is Whiskey Squad. See what happened?
See what happens. Just want to make sure you ain't playing dead. Okay. Alright. I'll pretend I did that. Good thing you didn't.
More guns. Oh, hold up.
Nothing over here. I think we have to go up those stairs.
Oh, there's stairs over here.
No. Go up the stairs.
Same place, probably.
Target acquired.
Kids screaming.
Oh, Alma?
Oh, was it Alma?
Yeah, it's always Alma. Why would it be a random kid?
I'm sure there were a lot of kids on this bridge at some point.
Oh, ammo. Maybe. Yep. Alright,
Down? Find the stairs to the upper level. Thank you. Screen went dark for some reason. Oh, it's that thing that was doing stuff.
the thing.
Thing.
It's another one of those things.
It can apparently just teleport. Oh, I wish I could possess that.
Oh, that would be cool. You just teleport everywhere. Give me grenades. Those are useful.
There's one up top. Maybe.
You appear to have poked the anthill with a stick.
Can you possess him?
I could levitate him. They don't seem to be that tough.
No.
That's over here.
Yeah, I was refilling ammo.
There's another one I can't psychic link. Oh wait, I got it.
Got it.
I'm a ghost. Don't tell me I can't.
When I
psychic
can and
link.
can't.
My whole thing.
Can I knife these things? Yeah, I can backstab them. Are we done with that? Can we be done with that? Shield. Who has a shield?
Oh, there's stuff behind us, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Is there anything over here? Another gun. Little
Yeah.
gun.
A little gun.
Guy can get dizzy going through all these overturned train cars. Subway. Not really subway trains because it's above ground, right?
Right, yeah.
So there's
Which is more or less The major difference.
See, look at me saying stupid things.
So we're not gonna run into Jim down here or up here.
In this old coin.
Flipping his coin, playing dead.
You were a David.
Yep, because he could combine weapons or combine
I
pieces and weapons.
I was a Mark, and who was the security guy? Mark was a cop, right?
One was Kevin, I think, and one was
Kevin
Mark.
was a cop. Okay.
Yeah, Mark was the one I kept trying to give a gun, and he kept giving. He wanted the broom handle for some reason.
I was the guy that started out with a gun, basically.
Over here.
Yoko had the backpack.
Yoga at the backpack.
Cindy could do herbs, I think.
Yes, and then the doctor could do pills.
Pills.
I don't remember the doctor's name.
I know. Alyssa was
the reporter.
The lock.
Yeah.
We got more energy guys.
We got a guy up top, too. No, crap. Stop.
You're right, this shotgun. I'm down. I was in a precarious area. Oh. Stop that.
I think everyone's hit. Shit.
Stop my mouth on you. Kiss your mom with that. I kiss your mom with that mouth. Did you go in that room?
No, not yet. I was gonna use a shotgun, but I wanted to save it in case it was one of those big blue guys, you know.
Oh, this looks.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun.
We got lots of barrels, so I'm not gonna blow any of them up unless.
You're gonna get flanked. I should probably drop down in case I go down. You can pick me up instead of hanging out up there.
Oh yeah. I didn't really think about it when I worked.
Some of these guys look like the guys from Metal Gear, the guy who poops his pants.
Oh, yeah, Johnny Suzuki.
Where you at?
I mean, the whole pooping thing was the reason that nanomachines did not affect it. Oh, is the electricity guy good? Oh, here's a mech.
Oh, can I go in it?
I don't know if you can get in it.
Maybe. Nope.
It might open up, I'm thinking.
Yeah. Oh! I'm down.
Um, I'm praying for you. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
That's what it looks like when he closes his fist like he's praying.
Oh, I could get in the mech. I went into that building. There's a computer.
Oh. Maybe you might still have to. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I'll take this instead. Laser's fine.
Or maybe we could take it with us.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can, like ET.
Oh, we have to because it's doing that thing where you gotta blow it up, where it's shining. The roadblock you have.
Weapon systems online. Safety protocol disengaged. You are now clear to engage all hostile targets.
Yeah, I'm taking this with me.
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna sit right here.
No, you don't. You don't need
Yeah, I need to send air support.
no air support. We're good.
Body. Yep.
Anything in the buildings?
Let me look.
Also, can you get in a mech if you're in a body?
Oh, that's a good question. I kind of don't want to. Does it? The building's locked.
That building's locked.
Let's see if it gives me a prompt. It does.
Oh, this one's blocked. Oh, you can go in it?
Yeah.
Oh. It's really not that bad. Moves quick.
Oh, I didn't know if it would have been more useful in your hands, you know.
I mean, there's two of them.
I guess I could. Does it run out of like fuel or something?
No, no. Mm-mm.
Yeah, well now I dropped out of my body. So
Oh.
actually, I wonder what happens if I possess someone and go in.
And then you... Yeah.
Right? That would be weird. Maybe it stops it from doing it. Did you want this
Well,
rocket launcher or something? Is that a laser or a rocket launcher? Looks like a rocket launcher.
oh, it does look like a rocket launcher. Let me get out and check. I got a laser, so maybe I'll grab the rocket launcher just in case. Yeah, let's give it a try. Haven't used it. Control to activate shields. What is control? Oh, left bumper.
That's neat.
Ah, you have to recharge the shields. Okay.
Why would you run out like that?
Oh, sorry. Oh, you were
I'm
checking in
going
there.
this way, yeah.
Okay.
Gun. Just guns.
Okay.
That was probably all you. That's nice. Little psychic stingers did something. So
They
I
did.
bumped my psychic shots. My psychic boo-boos.
Hey, we're not that type of channel, Alma.
Those are her psychic contractions.
Probably. I don't even think you're joking.
Power opportunity 3-1 and 3-2 cleared high. Clear to engage.
2 power armors.
You got the rocket launcher too. Hide. I'm gonna cheer you on. One down.
I think I got both of them.
Okay, good job.
There's a sniper in there, but I got him too. I'm at like, oh, it heals too.
Nice. Like time heal thing.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the cityscape. Okay.
Another rocket launcher in here. I don't know if you want to ammo up on it.
Yeah, I'll probably hop out. See if I can get more. I can. One more. One is better than none.
Yeah, that one might make a difference.
Alright, do I blow this up? Doesn't look like it.
You have unlimited ammo in that thing?
Yeah, yeah.
Like rocket and gun?
Yeah, they're just timered.
Get this guy. Oh, I can't get this guy. Oh shit.
What's up? Oh.
Mech. I'm gonna back up to a safe spot. Behind here, so.
Alright, let me hop out. Pick you up and see.
I'm almost down.
Told you you should have taken a mech.
Oh!
I died.
Yeah.
Is that because I didn't get you
Yeah,
up
that's
in time?
because
Oh, okay.
I
I thought it's because I hopped over the barrier.
I probably should have given you a better update.
Oh. It's not too far back. The checkpoints are pretty...
Yeah. Alright, I'm not picking up that rocket launcher.
Alright, rocket launchers in here.
Okay, so there's they seem quicker. Are they a different mech than you, I think?
Yeah, they're like body armor.
A little quicker.
I won't shoot at this helicopter when it comes. What do you think about doing Jedi power battles next? I'll pick it up on Steam full price.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. This
What
one
kind is it? A third person?
It's kind of like a third-person 3D Final Fight.
Okay, yeah.
Give that a look.
Who do you play as?
Samuel L. Jackson, I think was his name, Mace Windu, Plo Koon.
So is it like Clone Wars era? Or Attack?
Yeah, it's episode 1, 2, and 3. Oh, you can't fire rockets with your shield on. Okay.
Oh, that makes sense. I think he's dead.
He is. I'm waiting for my armor to regenerate.
Another rocket in here.
Alright, I'm full on rockets, so. Pow, 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 pow. We'll get some Star Wars done. Meant to bring this up. Oh, I'm pressured it. T-Dog has picked up playing Resident Evil Village.
Hmm. Is he gonna finish it?
I knew you were gonna ask that. I told him you'd ask that too. I said this. He played it for like a night or two, and then he switched over and he started playing first Lego DC villains, and then Lego one of the Hobbit ones. And I said the same thing. I'm like, you need to finish it because when I tell your Uncle Heath you started it, but you didn't finish it yet. He's like, I know.
He got scared and had to get a Lego game.
But he promises he's gonna finish it.
Uh-huh. So he gets to the one part, the doll part.
He's actually at the he made it past the fish guy.
Moreau. So he's got Heisenberg left.
Yeah, Heisenberg. Nicolas Cage.
I love that guy. That speech he gives Ethan when he's trying to get him on his side. He's talking about the others. Giant crazy lady, psycho doll person. When he's sitting in that chair.
Mm-hmm.
I just love that whole fight. I don't know, I like Heisenberg. He was pretty fun. I pulled a punch an asshole.
Yeah, I also enjoyed his section of the game, even if it felt kind of short.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't. But I
really?
kind of liked it, yeah.
I like that, like Frankenstein's armory feel.
Yeah.
All right, now this I don't know if I can take on.
Two of them?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm helping. Alright, number one. Too bad.
Evacuate immediately. Evacuate immediately. Set to get out. I'm getting out.
Alright, that's two. Finally got you, huh?
I don't know. Let's see if I go back in. What happens?
I'll check back here.
Oh, it healed the full.
Oh.
Okay.
I just wanted you out. Get out, human.
I guess if you get out before it blows up, it's
Oh,
okay.
that's nice. Yeah.
It's kind of like in Metal Slug. You go in the tanks or in the robots. You overheat and blow up. I think Ikari Warriors had that too.
Can you get up there?
I'm gonna try.
Getting a lot out of that net. There's another mech over there.
Oh, I should have saved one of these guys for you. Nope. Let me know if there's anything up there. I'm gonna go get
ammo.
some body.
Plenty of ammo if you need it.
Thanks for joining us, by the way, folks, and hopefully you're having a good day.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully you're enjoying this. Oh! They're all hiding in there. Literally, like, there's like 3 of them down there. Be careful.
Oh, the laser gun chains. It arcs.
Oh,
Like the one body, so you just hit one and it hits everybody in the area.
nice.
Just fry those two. There's good effects in this game, like fire and everything.
Yeah, I would say it aged okay.
Yeah, they aged really well. One I'd like to see if it aged well, Sony, if you get off your butt. This worked for... Look, this worked for us for Capcom. They've released Dino Crisis 1 and 2. We're getting Onimusha. You can thank us. You're welcome. If Sony gets off their ass now and gives us Killzone,
Ah, yes.
the Killzone games, Killzone, what was it, 2? Especially?
Yep. I think that's the one we
Did the multiplayer and all that.
yeah. Great games.
You can add Resistance to it, too.
Yes,
Because
please.
the first one was co-op, wasn't it?
I don't think the first one was.
I think it was the first one, because Adam and I played it, and he was drunk, and I was drunk, and we beat it in one night.
Anyway, all the resistances.
The second
Every resistance.
The second one had that like co-op mode, I think,
Yeah, okay, yes it did. It did.
where it was
That
like
extra
a
one.
yeah,
The weird screen thing.
which it's all right, I guess, but it always prefer it to be a campaign.
Yes.
Zombie U had a unique multiplayer where the one person could drop zombies and control them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You use the gamepad.
Huh.
Kind of like drop them and spawn them in at different points, and if wanting to, can take control of one. I'm gonna hop in this mech real quick, because why not?
Shit. Yes. Yeah, there's guns then.
I'm gonna try something.
Totally back it up.
Let me try and use that to provide cover to pick you up. Probably not gonna work, but
Alright, thanks.
use it as armor or cover.
Okay, I can walk along the sides actually. Are you kidding me? I'm down again.
Down. All right.
Can you walk through these beams? Or do you have to go around? Oh, you can just do it in there. Okay. Something one-shot me. I don't know what it was.
No, I'm just getting the mech. It's safer.
No, yeah.
Can't sprint, but I can AT&T reach out and touch someone. Stomp? How do you stomp? Oh, that's how you stomp. A. He has the same capabilities I do. But I'm better. Alright, is this thing gonna heal now? No. I'm gonna get out. Someone was hitting me. Oh,
This guy over here.
yeah, up there.
I got him.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Oh shit. Got a bunch of rocket guys. This guy was just... I don't know what he was doing in there with the rocket, but...
He was pretending to do his job.
Not gonna be really doing much. Got that room covered. If anyone comes into that room, they're getting a face full of rocket.
Sounds like a song title.
Yeah, right. Or a rocket raccoon porno.
Oh god.
Don't get any ideas, Disney.
Oh god, no. And with that, we should be getting into our next top 10 list.
Yeah. Fire up mine. I'm trying to be a bit more concise.
Yeah, mine was a bit all over the place, but
I'm gonna go ahead and go.
go for it.
Let me get the X-Men stuff out of the way, because half of mine are X-Men, because I grew up with the X-Men. the comics I first started collecting Transformers G.I. Joe comics. But the superhero comics, the X-Men, were the ones I got the most. The only one that's in any order is my top, which is X-Men 213, which was the second X-Men comic I ever read. But it started my love affair with Alan Davis, the artist. He's my favorite comic artist. Also, the one and only true Psylocke, the OG Betsy Braddock. Not this stupid fanboyish ninja version. The OG Betsy Braddock saving all the mutants that were taken out during the mutant massacre in the X-Mansion from Sabretooth. Betsy Braddock, OG Psylocke, proved herself by fighting off Sabretooth at the X-Men Mansion. X-Men 213. Alan Davis art, great, one of the best covers. Check it out. We'll go X-Men Annual number 10. Was another very, very early one I read. Arthur Adams art, another one of my favorite artists. This was the debut of the X-Babies, actually.
The X-Babies, yeah.
And it's actually turned out to be it's got the comedic part about the X-Babies and Mojo, but it actually turns out to be pretty dark because as the X-Men get older, they gain their powers and they become more evil. What I loved about this, other than the Arthur Adams art, is the New Mutants were heavily involved, and they actually had to save the day. And that was the first instance where they put on their graduation costumes to take on Mojo and save the X-Men. It's X-Men Annual 10. Uncanny X-Men number 200. I've talked to you about this one. This was the trial of Magneto. I don't know why I like this. Well, I know why. There's moments, one particular moment in the end that I really like, but I've talked before how my favorite version of Magneto is the one who took over the school.
The school, yeah.
I just love that transition that he took, him trying to prove himself to not only the X-Men, but having to teach the New Mutants, and gain everyone's trust. This was the issue where Xavier asked him to do that after the trial. And the trial itself is pretty interesting because there's a subplot where they get him. At one point, Magneto was turned into a baby because of comics. And the defense attorney actually got them to drop all the stuff before that happened. It's actually pretty neat. And the X-Men run around because people are trying to frame them for, anti-mutant stuff. Fenris was in that. I don't know.
The brother-sister?
Brother-sister that have to be in contact. But my favorite part is the end where after all the exciting stuff has happened and Magneto saved the day and he's been cleared by the court, he winds up, him and Xavier, in a garden in Paris. They come up from the underground where they were doing all the stuff. And it's just them and Xavier's dying. He's about to be picked up by the Starjammers to take him away to heal him. And that's where he talks to him about taking over the school and just the conversation they have. Because, Magneto's like, they won't trust me. And Xavier's like, no, you're not getting out that easy. It's just a really cool back and forth they have. Check it out, X-Men 200. Obviously, all of these were written by Claremont, but that was John Romita Jr., a classic X-Men artist. Number 1, 2, 3, 4 is New Mutants Special Edition, another Arthur Adams book, and it was a giant-sized New Mutants special comic where Loki, upset over the X-Men thwarting him with Alpha Flight,
Canadians.
right, decides to take revenge against them by kidnapping Storm and making her like a Thor-like character. I think Thor was gone for some reason at the time. And in doing so, he kidnaps the New Mutants, and they're all brought to Asgard, and it's about them having to deal with that. Um, and this is a really good issue. Again, Arthur Adams' art, and kind of the New Mutants escape from the Enchantress, and in doing so, they kind of get thrown into different. Have you read this one?
Oh, I may have.
They get tossed
may
into
have.
different areas, like Sam Cannonball he winds up with the dwarfs in the mines, and Magma winds up with some fairies. They all they get scattered amongst
Okay,
places
yeah.
in Asgard, and then have to find their way back and then face off against the Enchantress. But very good issue. I'm a fan of all the mutant books, so fan of New Mutants as well. Again, Arthur Adams. That was also the first issue where Mirage, uh, Danielle Moonstar, finds Brightwind, her Pegasus, and which eventually became part of her character. She was a de facto Valkyrie, I guess. Not de facto. Honorary Valkyrie, I guess.
Yeah.
Would be a good way of putting it. But good issue, and it also that we'll get into the story arcs later. This might not be one, but that led into X-Men Annual 9. Was the follow-up to this, where the X-Men go out to save them. And ironically, it actually ends going into the issue I talked about before, X-Men 200, where they get, after they're done in Asgard, Loki transports them to Paris, where Xavier and Magneto are. But last of the X books, X Factor 10. I had to pick one that involved the Mutant Massacre, which you'll hear about later. X Factor, this is the edition where the X Factor crew go into the Morlock tunnels, and they're dealing with the Mutant Massacre, just trying to save mutants and marauders, are one of my favorite villain groups. And they're running around killing the Morlocks for Mr. Sinister's master plan. This is also the specific issue where Angel's wings get messed up. And it's actually, it's pretty dark when it happens. Blockbuster, grabs his wings and just crushes them.
Yeah, I remember
you see,
that one.
Warren's face, he's just like, yeah. And Harpoon, sticks him up on a wall with a harpoon. It's pretty bad. But another great issue, written, or I want to say Louise Simonson was the writer, and her husband, Walt Simonson, was the artist. I know that for certain. Another one of my favorite artists, Walter Simonson. If you look at any of my crude drawings, you kind of see the influence.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably the number one influence of the way I wound up drawing. Also, his signature is a dinosaur, and that's on purpose.
Oh, that's always going to win points.
Yeah, it looks like a brontosaurus. So. Side note, he was also the longtime Thor plotter, writer, artist during the whole Frog Thor stuff.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Beta Ray
that's
Bill,
right.
that's Walter
Okay.
Simonson. He was actually a huge fan of Norse stuff. He did some like Thor stuff outside of Marvel too. So those are the 5 X-Men mutant related stuff. And of course, like I said, the rest of these are not in order. We 3 is one that I kind of cheated because it's 3 issues, but I count it as one. Story of 3 animals that the government. Well, there's outside. There's also the rats, but animals used as weapons by the government, and it's about them, escaping, and it's a really good story. I don't want to spoil too much about it, but basically the government takes these animals, puts them in these mechanical costumes.
Yeah, like harnesses and stuff.
Yeah, and they can communicate very crudely, but it's about them escaping from the lab and everything, and it's kind of like Homeward Bound, but in a way.
That's a great way to describe it. It's like Homeward Bound meets RoboCop.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Arkham Asylum, Serious House on Mysterious Earth is kind of a chalk pick because a lot of people know about it, but it is a good one. It's a really good one. We've talked before about the best part of Batman is not Batman or anything Batman related. It is the villains.
Yeah, being Batman adjacent.
And this book really digs into the history of Arkham, Amadeus Arkham, and why he built the asylum and how he built it and everything. And it goes into the different villains. It's got classic villains, it's got obscure villains, and the art is just amazing. Just the way the whole book is set up. So Arkham Asylum, Serious House, and Serious Earth. Number 8, I think. Thanos Quest was the other one I cheated on because it's actually 2 issues, but they're kind of big issues. So
Yeah, they are big issues. That one almost made it, but I'm saving that one for the story arc one.
Okay, it was the lead-in into the Infinity Gauntlet stuff. It's the story of Thanos getting the gems, and it's an outstanding series, very well written. Him going to each of the people to get their specific gems, how he either brute forces or tricks people, or just how he gets them, and his whole plan to get the gems to lead into the Infinity Gauntlet.
You get the motivation behind it. You get the you get to see a lot of characters that you would only know if you read Marvel Comics cosmic stuff more so.
Right.
Things like the In-Betweener.
Yes.
And such.
Very character driven.
Collector.
I'm glad you said it that way because that's a better way to say it. It's very character driven. Not just punching and shooting stuff. Like one of my favorite parts is the part with the gardener.
The gardener, yeah, that's a great part. Where they just sit across from each other. Yeah.
Just sit and talk.
And we'll be bringing this up again for sure when we get to the story arc, because that's one I have down.
Number 9, G.I. Joe, the Marvel Comics, number 34. Shout out to Larry Hama, who is a long-time G.I. Joe writer for Marvel, and I think he did the IDW stuff, I think. He's an actual veteran. I think he was a Marine.
My condolences.
I think he served in Korea, but he was an actual veteran. And I'm fairly certain, I might be wrong, but I'm fairly certain he wrote the cards on the backs.
Okay.
So he was heavily involved in G.I. Joe lore. And the interesting thing, he had a lot of free reign in the G.I. Joe, setting up of the whole universe. He would actually kill off people in the Marvel Comics, known characters. It was kind of his thing. And
so before The Walking Dead, right? Before The Walking Dead. Because The Walking Dead usually gets a lot of credit for killing off major characters.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Trying to make that. Okay.
Sorry.
I'll be quiet.
No, I just wasn't tracking what you're saying, but good point. A lot of people will say G.I. Joe number 21. You mentioned earlier, no dialogue scenes in comics.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe 21 is a famous G.I. Joe issue where there's no dialogue whatsoever. It's a Snake Eyes type thing. But G.I. Joe 34 is the dogfight issue. It's Ace and Lady J in the Striker. Basically, the whole issue is a dogfight between them and Wild Weasel and Baroness in the Rattler. And it's an epic issue where they just go back and forth and they're shooting and dodging and weaving and in the end they all run out of ammo and then they simply pass each other and salute. It's just a really, really good issue. Number 34, G.I. Joe. And my last one is from the IDW Transformers series.
Okay. I was about to ask, where's the Transformers?
It's and there will be more of this in the arc stuff we talk to. But this particular one is a spotlight issue for Shockwave. It was a one-shot. And it dealt with the story of how Shockwave winds up on Earth. Because at this point, the war between Autobots and Decepticons has been going on for a while. And Shockwave being a logic person, or robot thing, fueled by logic. The one true thing he follows, being a logic, sees in the future that this war is going to decimate Cybertron. They're going to run out of energon, so he shoots out these probes into various places in space to find sources of energon. One of them is on Earth. and so he's going down to check that out. Meanwhile, the Dinobots are going after Shockwave because he messed up something for them, and they want some revenge. So, long story short, Shockwave winds up on Earth checking out the Energon stuff. The Dinobots are going to go down and attack him, and this is also where, in IDW canon, they get the idea to transform into dinosaurs.
Okay.
And the really good thing about this issue, other than the Dinobots, they want to get their revenge, and Shockwave just he's trying to somehow save Cybertron, get these Energon supplies. When the Dinobots go down and attack, it's such a ferocious, chaotic mess. Them attacking, Shockwave literally figures, I can't fight these people this way, and purposely shuts down his higher functions. So, he shuts down his higher thinking functions and stuff, so he gets down onto their level.
On their level, yeah.
Yeah. And then he starts, beating the crap out of them. And at the end of the day, because Grimlock thought ahead to sabotage his ship, that's what causes them to get stuck on Earth. But IDW Spotlight Shockwave, and what I love most about that is like I mentioned, he gets the logic behind, well, I can't fight these people using my logic. I'm just going to shut down my higher functions and get on their level.
Divert power kind of thing, yeah.
So that's my top 10.
All right. I'd say I've read at least probably most of the X-Men stuff. I don't think I've read the Transformer one. I don't think I've read I've read the, what was it, the Homeward Bound one?
We 3.
We 3, yeah. Thanos Quest, of course, I've read.
Have you read Arkham? It's pretty good.
I don't think I've read the Arkham.
I'll see if
I was always more of an animated series fan than comic Batman.
I'll grab my copy of that. I'll definitely grab the. You don't have to read they're the IDW ones in those thick volumes I have, but you should probably, it's worth it just to read that one Shockwave one because it's really cool, just the way it plays out.
I'm going to assume it actually takes place after Shockwave's Bad Day, which is amazing animated dub.
It is, and I wouldn't mind watching that again. If no one has seen it, look up what he said. Shockwave's Bad Day?
I think it's called Bad Day.
Yeah. You'll get to it eventually. It's really, really
good. You keep rambling, I'll look it up.
Um,
but you can't go wrong with, like, New Mutants, for example. Like Shockwave's Burden by Dr. Smoove. It's Dr. space SMOOV. It's got 1.1 million views. It came out 18 years ago.
Oh, wow.
We watched that 18 years ago, man. Is it? New Mutants are always great. I'm a fan of X-Babies, mainly because of Mojo. I love the concept of Mojo World. Like this interdimensional television channel that, and Spiral, and even Longshot to an extent. Mainly because you and many other people don't like Longshot.
That and the annual I mentioned actually was the first appearance of Longshot, and you are right. I do not like Longshot at all. But
Power of Luck to me is like it's a good ability to have, though.
Yeah.
And I think I read somewhere like the difference between his and Domino's ability is like, Longshot's luck is always good, whereas Domino's is only good for her.
Right.
Is what is basically kind of. So you'd rather want to be around Longshot for your own safety than Domino. There we go. That's top 10 single issue graphic novels from both Heath and Ryan, or Jack and Jill, however you want to acknowledge our existences. All solid entries, all solid choices. Let us know some of yours in the comments. Let us know how you feel about some of ours, whether you like them, you hate them, or you're indifferent. Check them out regardless. I think most of those are available in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah. And it was a really good idea doing it by single issue.
Yeah, because it
was a lot of fun. It's easier to pick arcs,
When you put constraints on things, it makes the challenge a bit tougher,
Yeah.
and it also allows you to be a bit more focused in what you're going to address when you bring it up. I feel. Could be
Yeah.
off base with it, but
I'm also excited for the when we get to the runs because there's a lot of.
we will. And we
I haven't
will.
even touched DC because at least three off the top of my head are going to be on that. Yeah, looking forward
I think
to
you
that.
might be surprised on some of mine. But yeah, we'll get to that probably 3 videos or so from now. Next one will be top 10 co-op video games.
Okay.
Or wait, did we start with movies or video games? I think
We started with movies.
Okay,
We
we'll
have to
do
go to
something with
the
movies then.
movie.
I'll figure out something with movies. Top 10 horror movies.
Okay.
We'll go top 10 horror movies. And then we'll do top 10 co-op. And then the third one will be top 10 comic runs. I'll let you set the barrier for comic runs. Like 2 issues, 3 issues? What's the...
Okay, I'll have to think about that.
Because then that would nix Thanos Quest then, right? Because it's only 2. Which would be fine. I could still make a list based off of that very easily.
Yeah.
Alright. Most of these are in collections you can find nowadays. Forgot what Marvel's running with now, but the Turtle stuff I can tell you, and the Dread stuff, very affordable collections that you can get a hold of.
I'm gonna grab some mints while this is running.
And they're in color now. When I bought a lot of the Marvel stuff that I have, it was essentials, which were done on cheap, like, newspaper paper in black and white, so you didn't get the color. With some rare exceptions. Like, I have the Book of Doom, I've got the Maximum Carnage stuff, but... Forgot what they go by now. Let's see what the Marvel stuff is now.
Oh, the website thing?
No, the collections they use.
Oh yeah,
Uh-oh, this is Dead Air.
yeah.
Ghost Rider
After
collection.
interval 7 is port, interval 8 will be starboard. Oh, look, he throws it in the cutscene.
But you can't throw it.
It's Jen. Look, I really don't expect to make it through this. Armacam is all around. I don't know if you've looked up at the sky. Weird shit is happening. I mean, like, biblical weird shit.
I think they go by the Epic Collection now.
Okay.
They got a Danny Ketch Epic Collection.
Find out what he knows.
Yeah, that's Danny Ketch Ghost Rider. I think Johnny Blaze just went by Blaze at that time. The only thing I really remember from Danny Ketch was the why is the sound... Okay, sound's unmuted now. The Brood? There's one of the comics with the Brood.
Oh yeah.
Which is kind of misleading because I was like, wait, is one of the Brood going to end up taking over Ghost Rider? What would that look like?
We might be seeing more of the Brood later.
Let's try a reversal of this question. One superpower you would give to a family member, and what would it be?
Oh. Okay. I'm guessing it'd be like some kind of restriction where you can't, for whatever reason, have a power. Like, there's some reason you can't give it to yourself.
Yeah, it's just to see, would you rather screw over a family member,
Oh.
or would you trust them with that power? I mean, there's a lot of different...
I mean, like, I would give you healing powers. in
Oh
case,
God, why?
You know,
I'd make
if I
a pretty
needed
penny
to
off
be
of that.
healed, I would, you know. If I
Healing
do
power.
something stupid, I might need you to heal me. I mean, otherwise, what would be like a useless power you would give to a family member you don't like, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's up to you if you'd want to go that route with it. If you wanted to be beneficial, you're more than welcome to. I'd be fine. I mean, I could make money off of healing. As long as
I mean,
you
I
know.
would think I'd have to give healing to someone just in case I would need it, right?
Well, first, let me ask you this. What is the most useless power? And I think that's kind of a hard question. I know, what's his name? Ramsey? What was his name?
Doug Ramsey.
Doug Ramsey. But honestly, that ability's pretty darn good.
Yeah, because and it's kind of I mean, I think initially like when all that was developed, it was like, oh, he can languages, blah blah blah, but it eventually morphed into like computer languages and body language. Um, so I mean, under creative writers, it kind of morphed into bigger ideas.
I wasn't kidding. I guess this really is like dead air from Left 4 Dead. Sorry.
You jumped right through you.
But I mean, like, even in I know, I wonder, is that really what they were thinking of going with? Was like a useless power when they create it? Because I'm thinking
They were.
that's like
Because
100% fact. Because it's
that was it was a story thing for a long time where
but how is
Felix
it like
felt
a
like
useless
power
power?
was
Because you could
useless.
communicate with like all the aliens and everything. You could communicate. I'm not even talking about the computers, but like
No, I know what you're
yeah,
saying.
it's
I
got a
think
practical application.
right.
It's
Well, I think that was the thing is everyone else has these combat type or could be used in combat or combat support where like there were moments in the comics where the others would just tell him to stay out of sight, stay hidden. you know in fact, when he gets killed, everyone in Marvel gets killed at some point.
yeah, all right.
with
Everyone
comics.
dies.
It was because they had told him to kind of stand off to the side while we do all the heavy lifting,
Hmm.
and then he gets shot. Yeah, it's definitely not not really a useless power.
Now, I wonder if they thought of it as a useless power, but they knew where they were going to go with it, so that
Yeah,
they're like, we know we're going to make it so it's not useless, but we want
Yeah.
people to think it is.
it's possible. Very
Because
possible.
I struggle to find. That to be that bad. And of course, there's those like what were they called? The Great Lakes Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember all their powers, but I always thought Skin
Mm.
was a useless power, or a pretty useless one.
There was a badass.
He's just like a worse Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah. There was a badass fighter in Excalibur, one of the Excalibur runs.
Oh, was it like Kieran or something?
Yeah,
Kieran? Yeah. I remember he had like chops or something, like facial chops.
Yeah. I think his power wound up being like he could replicate any noise he heard.
Oh God. So basically, the guy from Police Academy.
Yeah, right.
And what was it? Spaceballs. He was also in that. Yeah.
Yeah.
The creeps, the beeps, and treeps.
I'm-
The what? The
even
what?
that-
And the what?
Even that would kind of be funny, a fun thing to have.
Yeah,
right?
it could, you know.
It would have its uses. Of course, we've talked before about what I think the best power would be. Non-combat. If you had to pick a non-combat power, you'll probably remember after I tell you.
Yeah, after probably. Yeah.
The ability to never have to wipe your butt again.
You know what? I'm
You
gonna
can still poop, but you don't have to wipe.
I'm gonna bend the rule a bit. It's technically not a combat power, I would argue. Multiple man.
Okay.
Made a bit of a joke about that before, where I was talked to some folks that if I had that power, I would probably be like, okay, I'm gonna do this so that the next multiple of me does cleans the house up. And what would just happen is he'd just be as lazy as me, so we just kind of keep making multiples.
They actually do some. One of the comics, is it Messiah Complex? One of the X-Men arcs. They did something where they had to send him because when his clones die, he takes in whatever they learn.
I'm gonna stealth kill this guy.
So basically, they sent a clone into the future and then killed him so that Jamie Madrox in the past would gain the information they learned in the future. If that makes sense.
Ow. Sorry. I didn't realize that they could shoot us through that gate. Back here. Well, I mean, is there anything that doesn't make sense in comics?
Everything is allowed.
Everything is. I was gonna ask, could you elaborate more? Like, was the first introduction of Psylocke as Betsy Braddock already?
Yeah, so I was actually going to mention this when I talked about my Alan Davis fandom. I was such a huge fan. I bought as many as I could find the UK Captain Britain books, the Marvel UK books, because he was the artist for them. And that's where she came from, because she was Captain Britain's brother, or sister. Brian Braddock and Betsy Braddock.
I'm down.
That's where she came from. So she was in the Marvel UK books. And then eventually hooked up with the X-Men.
So she was always, when she first came about, she was
British, yeah.
all right. So Psylocke was always, or not always, but stop it. I'm trying to get the sentence out.
So what happened was
So she wasn't like an original character first that they just said we're gonna have this happen now.
no, she was an original character in the UK books, UK Marvel Captain Britain series.
Okay. All right, I get you now.
And then,
Now I'm
because Captain Britain had before Excalibur, he'd crossed over and done stuff in like Spider-Man books and stuff. But I guess he had well, not I guess, I owned some of them. Like the TechNet was in that too. Remember the?
Yeah, TechNet.
And
Yeah.
they were in
Gatecrasher,
those
right?
old, yeah, they were in those old Captain Britain UK books too. So he had a series going on then. And then for whatever reason they decided they wanted to bring her over. The whole it's funny when they're jumping around. The whole ninja Psylocke thing came from you remember the Australian Outback X-Men?
Was it like
after Fall of the Mutants, they
a group, or are you talking about Gateway or whatever that guy's name is?
Gateway,
Aborigine?
and when they had their base in Australia. After
Yes,
Fall of
yeah.
the Mutants, they decided they wanted to go to Australia and kind of have like a. They were supposed to be dead, so they couldn't be seen by electronics or anything. So they were going to live in the outback and.
No, he's just a body.
Strike their foes from,
No. Sorry, I got caught.
Yeah. Kind of just do their own thing out in the outback, basically. But they were given this backdoor thing called the Siege Perilous or something, where if they wanted to, they could go through it and basically reboot their lives. Kind of
Cliff note it, yeah, you're cliff noting, that's fine.
But anyway, something happened. They got attacked by Master Wolf, this Ultra Mega Sentinel.
Yep.
And to escape, they went through the Siege Perilous. So they all got separated and all this stuff. Well, Betsy Braddock winds up in somehow, that's how the whole Betsy Braddock ninja thing started. She wound up in this Asian person's body or something.
Now, was this before or after she tried to get into Doug Ramsey's pants?
That was kind of an uncomfortable thing where Doug Ramsey had feelings for her, and it just was really weird. She talks about that in that comic I mentioned. She's like, yeah, Doug really likes me. I don't know how I feel about him.
Oh,
And
I
it's
thought,
like,
yeah.
um,
I misconstrued the situation. I'm going off old memory, folks, and he's
yeah,
definitely
I
more the
mean,
comic guy. He
it's
remembers this
it's
stuff better than
it's
I
a
do.
weird thing that was going on.
Unless we get to Turtles, then I might have an interest.
Doug Ramsey did have a crush on Betsy Braddock, but I'm just gonna go with um, it wasn't.
Okay, which is better, Rogue pre Miss Marvel, Miss Marvel, or post Miss Marvel?
Oh, well, pre Miss Marvel, she was a
A
villain.
villain, right?
I never read anything pre Miss Marvel. I
Oh,
mean,
really?
I know of the story, and I think it was Avengers Annual 10
Mm-hmm.
is the issue it
Where
happened.
she, yeah. Oh,
I never. Hi, Alma.
yeah. Hey, Elmo. There you go.
Just
We're
like
talking
at
about
this point,
comics.
it's
There you
like
go.
whatever, Alma. Just get me.
I always
Yeah, I
preferred her when
never read
she
any of the
was
villain
pre.
books.
She was a bit more interesting. And then, of course, she was hanging out with folks like Avalanche, who I always thought was neat.
Oh yeah, with the Brotherhood, yeah.
Yeah.
And later Freedom Force. I was never a fan of Rogue, to be honest. Not even good person Rogue.
She was in the X-Men fighting games. And Marvel vs. Capcom 2, of course.
Could she steal powers in the game?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, look, we found her second collectible. You want to see the little Alma head over here? Alma doll?
Anomalies are expected. Stay in teams of 2 or more. Check in at regular intervals.
It's like a
Repeat,
skull.
atmospheric
Oh, that is
disturbance
kind of
imminent.
creepy.
Secure all checkpoints.
Supposed
Paranormal
to be one on every
anomalies are
level.
expected.
Yeah, we haven't been doing a good job of that.
Or more. Check in at regular intervals.
So why
Yeah,
why the X-Men over, I don't know, say Spider-Man?
I don't
Or,
know. I remember living in Germany at the time in the bookstore, going to the bookstore. I see it so vividly in my mind. I spent so much time at that bookstore.
do you
But
think
I
that
would
bookstore's still around?
no, the
Okay.
base isn't there anymore. On
Oh, it was on
space,
base. It was on.
yeah.
Okay, okay.
Um, but at that point, I was a regular collector of Transformer and GI Joe comics. I don't know why. For some reason, I picked up two X-Men comics, 212 and 213. 213 was the one I referenced in my list. 212 was also one of my favorites, Rick Leonardi artist. I think there's something to be said for when the artist you first contact come across. Because for me, that would be Alan
Hold on one
Davis.
second. Oh, do I have to replay this at some point to get this rain sound? I wish there was a manual save.
Oh,
It's part of my series of video games where we explore worlds and the sounds that they use for rain, for you to sleep, relax, and study to. I might have to play through this just to get back to this part again.
yeah. I always like to watch those videos, honestly.
Sorry, go ahead.
But yeah, it's something to be said about the first artists you encounter. Like for me, Alan Davis, Walt Simonson, and Rick Leonardi are three of my favorites. Because those are three of the ones I first came into contact with. So, but I don't know. I honestly don't know why. In fact, the first issues I got of X-Men had Wolverine on the cover.
Hmm.
And I've never even been a huge Wolverine fan.
Yeah, he was over. I always felt he was okay, but he wasn't my favorite X-Men.
He was fine. He does have some classic issues that didn't make my list because I'm not a huge Wolverine fan. But there's X-Men 205, which is Gary Windsor Smith art, which is a classic issues where he's being chased by Lady Deathstrike's people
Okay.
in the snow when he comes across one of the Power Pack kids.
Power Pack Kids, oh god.
It's just a really classic issue. Barry Windsor Smith is one of the best comic artists.
So who is your favorite X-Man?
Cyclops.
Cyclops. Okay. You have a favorite X-Man villain?
Juggernaut.
Juggernaut. Okay. I would go with probably no surprise, Storm. I always felt like she had an interesting character, and she has probably one of the best powers.
Yeah, I'm a huge Storm fan. Actually, one of her comics almost made my list. Like I said, I could have made a whole 10 list just on
Off
X-Men.
X-Men, yeah. Maybe we'll. Maybe we will.
Yeah.
Down the road. And villain, it's and again, you know, I can't really say it's because of like the comics themselves. It's more character design and character concept. But Omega Red.
Yeah.
Again,
There's
Hellfire Club. Sebastian Shaw is also up there. I love his power
Yes.
set. I love his character look. Most of the Hellfire Club I like.
Yeah. I love the Hellfire. Nimrod is one of my favorites too.
He was in the movie, wasn't he? At one point, or no?
I think so.
I always thought that Sentinel. I guess I'm just misunderstanding the Sentinel that could like adapt to the powers. You remember the Days of
Yes,
Future Past?
that is a Nimrod.
Is that a Nimrod? Yeah.
That is a Nimrod. Well, I mean, there's only one. Nimrod wasn't like mass produced.
Mass produced, yeah. They took some liberties with that movie, but
Yeah.
when did they not?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nimrod's pretty cool. No, you are. No, you. Oh, this guy. You got him floating, so I ain't gonna waste slowdown on him until you drop him, and then. I'll wait for this to refill. I don't know where he's at. Oh, he's doesn't know where he's at either. Oh,
I'm in him.
okay, okay, gotcha.
Kind of neat. It's got like a HUD display thing going on.
Oh. I kind of wish I could see that. I wonder if it's like inside the mechs. I think the best thing I always liked about Wolverine was
Can I not go through here? I can't go through the
it wasn't
door.
even a Wolverine villain, but Sabretooth.
Yeah.
I always loved to play. I always liked Sabretooth a lot more than Wolverine. Not the movie Sabretooth, sorry, but like the comic Sabretooth. I had to look up, though, because I guess I never read that far into those comics, but that guy died kind of chilling.
I don't think
He
I
had
can
like
go-
someone named Dizzy or something like that.
Oh yeah. I read that too. That was during my off time, I guess.
Yeah. She would show up in Marvel vs. Capcom 2
Oh,
on the victory poster, and I was like, who the heck is that? So.
This is Capper Silhouette 1. I can't see shit. Anyone have eyes on that target down there? We got eyes on it.
Suppressing fire.
I was really-
I don't want this gun. I want this gun.
This is your face, Commander. I want that biological disposed of now.
I'm down now.
I don't know if I can get down there.
Oh, you can jump. Possessing.
Oh, I guess we are supposed to get down there. Maybe I can jump over the railing. Where am I going?
You crouch under the glass.
I'm wondering if I can crouch under here. Yep, okay. And then maybe come down. Okay, my drop-off point's over here.
Sucker.
Yeah, right.
Oh, let Now I can't be up there to help you. Where am I supposed to go?
I'm supposed to probably drop down there, but there I got ambushed up here.
Yeah, it's open now.
There's a door up here I want to check out real quick,
Yeah,
which is dangerous. So.
this should be good, I think.
Oh, it's down here. This is really like Dead Air.
Yeah.
Was Arcade a who was he a villain of first? Do you know? Because I always liked him as a concept. I mean,
Spider-Man? I think
Was
it was
he
a
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man 2-in-1 comic with Captain Britain, actually.
oh, okay. So was he like part of the
I
British
think-
Marvel? I guess.
I honestly don't know. But I could be wrong if that's his first appearance or not. I kind of want to look it up now. When we have time. I would hate to be the doctor helping her get there. Jeez.
These snipers remind me of the Killzone 2 sniper look. I don't know if you remember them.
Yeah.
They had kind of like a cloak they'd wear.
Yeah.
Make them bleed dirt. That one desert map,
Yeah.
like big open area. Let's try and stay on task here. We're playing F.E.A.R 3, but we're talking about Marvel and comics.
Helicopter. There's some rocket launchers up here.
Oh, great. Let me try and get to it without him blowing me to smithereens. Oh, apparently you you have enough to get rid of him.
Enough to annoy him.
Oh, he's still there.
Not anymore. Good job.
Oh, what is that? Oh, it's just one of these things. Thought it was a mech.
No more over here.
Did you ever play Spider-Man and the X-Men?
No.
It had to do with arcade.
Hmm.
I used the big bad. Like NES game, from what I remember. It was alright.
Never even heard of it.
A lot better than that crappy X-Men game they made for the NES.
The LJN game?
Oh, yeah.
I'll try to stay in contact as long as I can. Just get to Beckett. It's the only way we have any hope of stopping this.
Beckett is the guy, the father of Alma's kid. Soon to be kid. He's the baby daddy.
Baby daddy. So where does Daredevil fall on your list of Marvel? Are you more Daredevil or Spider-Man?
Daredevil.
You more Daredevil?
Only read a spattering of Daredevil books, but I've always enjoyed what I've read and the concept of them. Actually, one of the best Daredevil books I read, I had on my back when I had a tablet on Comixology, End of Days, which is, are you familiar with Ben Ulrich?
The newspaper guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the Spider-Man universe type supporting character, and Daredevil, the whole New York, whatever. Where did you go?
I went upstairs. I checked the other door. There's nothing.
But Daredevil and the Days is basically Bullseye winds up killing Daredevil, and it's Ben Ulrich investigating Daredevil's last days, interviewing like the Owl, Punisher, all these very characters because Daredevil had said at one point a word, and no one knew what that word meant. So it was him investigating the whole situation. Really well written. Just a great story if you can get a hold of it. They're actually, from what I understand, supposed to make a series. Like there was supposed to be a Punisher End of Days too.
Oh.
But they never got around to doing it.
Let's see what else. I always see this brought up, but I don't think it's a fair fight. Green Goblin versus Joker, and I know why people make that pairing, but
Yeah.
that's really one. People seem to forget Green Goblin isn't just some guy that flies around and throws grenades. He's got super strength.
I am not a Joker person.
Yeah, I'm not either.
I know we've talked about liking the Batman,
I mean, I like Nicholson's
Jason
Joker,
Garrett.
but
but I don't care for the Joker.
I can't seem to hit this guy with a rocket because he's always getting behind cover.
In fact, did you ever beat Origins?
Where the Joker talks about his...
No,
Oh, then...
no, the game, Arkham.
Oh, Arkham Origins. No, I never beat it.
I'm down on the bottom.
Alright, I'll try and make it. I think I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. By that point, I got so burnt out from Arkham games.
Okay. You don't care if I spoil it?
No, go ahead. It's fine.
Well, spoilers if you haven't played or beaten it, but I don't know how far you got. But the villain winds up being the Joker. Like it's set up to be the Black Mask, right?
Oh,
But
okay.
it winds up being
Alright.
I was like, come on, people, really?
Yeah, can we get away from Joker a bit? Then again, I would say Batman's strengths, his rogue gallery, but I think I prefer Spider-Man's.
I'm up top now. I'm trying to... Shit, I'm down.
Alright.
I was trying to get this guy. In this little room.
Oh, I'm down.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's...
Push that too much.
Well, again, the checkpoints have been pretty generous, so... Let me switch out.
Oh, I just threw that fire extinguisher. I don't know how. Oh, he's in the air if you can get him.
Ah, I wasted that last rocket. Alright, I'm just gonna hunt this guy down and just do what I can.
You get him?
Almost. He's running like a pansy. Got him.
coming up with you.
Alright. Up on the catwalk.
Oh, I was about to say. Heads up, they can shoot you. I am down.
Lost visual.
Let's play it safe. Most overrated supervillain. Yeah, we'll go supervillain first. I think I know what your superhero is gonna be. How can they
I know. Right?
shut the door?
I mean, I can shoot there too, to be honest. So I guess it's fine. Most overrated villain?
Mm-hmm.
Joker.
Alright. And you know what? This is probably going to be boring for discussion, but I agree. I just think he's overexposed, would be a way of putting it. He has a lot better rogues that fill the same kind of role of like criminal mastermind. That really, in just about nearly every incarnation, there should be no way that the Joker beats Batman. So you have full control over the character. What would you do to adjust him? Would you change anything? Where do we even have to go? What's the mission?
Restore power to the conveyor belt. I wonder if he's in this room. Yeah, it's in this room.
Okay.
I'm thinking. There we go. Alright. What can I do to make the Joker better?
Command Whiskey 5-4. The only units still on the ground are guarding the HVE. Everyone else has been evac.
I know, it's a hard question, right?
Kill him?
Transport.
He is slipping through our fingers. Hurry, brother.
I mean, one of the Batman comics kind of did something neat with him. I don't know the whole story. It was one of the Elseworld things, I think. Where Batman did wind up killing the Joker, but the Joker had set it up so if he did kill him, it would infect him with some kind of toxin,
Okay. Yeah.
which I thought was kind of neat. That turned Batman into a bad guy. The Batman who laughs. I don't know.
Which is just a ripoff of Judge Death, but
the whole Batman universe is overdone, right? I mean, like I would have been.
I'm tired of the Bat family and like a lot of the. I'm not tired of Gotham per se. It's just everything revolving, and as much as I'm fine with Dick Grayson,
Yeah.
or most of the Robins. But
I would have loved for some of the best Batman stuff I read was when Grayson took over for Batman when he had quote unquote died.
Right.
And I would have loved for that to be the status quo, but of course that obviously wasn't going to happen.
And I'm in the minority. I like Azrael. Conceptually, religious fundamentalist. He had a cool armor.
Grayson is actually my favorite hero in the Batman family.
Yeah, in the Batman family for sure, totally. He's a fun character.
Yeah.
He is open to emotional trauma, and I think that's kind of part of the problem with Batman is he's always brooding and he's always Batman. So he doesn't have a lot of range when it comes to. There's a door over here. It probably just loops back around. Grenades, a gun. Yeah, it just loops.
thinking this is where we have to go.
Yeah, there's
Sure.
bodies. Go towards the bodies.
Oh, I think it ran off. Something ran off this way. Oh, there's that.
There's what now? Oh,
Something
psych.
ran off this way.
Yeah, Alma, can you take care of that for us?
So then you were gonna ask overrated.
Oh,
hero?
superhero. Yeah.
I don't know. You said you knew who mine was. Wolverine.
Oh no, I meant that for supervillain.
Oh,
But yeah, I figured you'd either go
Joker.
Batman or
Joker.
Wolverine for.
Joker.
Yeah, I kind of figured Joker. I think we're both in agreement with that.
And it's not like I think we're both in agreement. It's not like there aren't stories we don't enjoy. It's,
Yeah.
it's too much.
Too much. It's overexposure. It's how I feel about Batman. I'm a fan of Batman the Animated Series. That's probably, in my eyes, the best version of Batman. Stop.
It's this guy again. Are you fighting this guy? I think.
I don't know. I'm still like in danger health zone for some reason. I'm not regenerating health.
Oh, wait, hold on. Are you still not regenerating health?
Yeah.
Just don't move. I was gonna down you and pick you up. If that's hurting you?
I don't know.
Oh,
Just gonna keep moving. Maybe I'm supposed to be. No, I'm down now. So I guess there's talks of a new Batman Arkham game. Is there some?
Yeah,
Stop
I
hitting
read-
me, dude. Is there I was gonna say, is there a DC? I'm sure we brought this up dozens of times. DC comic character you'd like to see get their own game.
I was actually interested in the Wonder Woman game. At least interested to see where it went, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess part of the article I read about the Batman game said that they were having problems with it. And that's why, I mentioned the Batman game. I'm like, enough with the Batman. Let me try the Wonder Woman game. I don't care if it sucks. Just give me something non-Batman to try, right?
Yeah.
The Flash, they could make it work. Hell, Green Arrow.
Yeah, even Green Arrow.
I'll run
I mean,
around wherever he's from. I'm not sure. I don't read a lot of Green Arrow, but
and it wouldn't be much different from Batman because instead of gadgets, you get arrows, and he's human, right? So
yeah. And he's rich.
yeah, so you wouldn't really have to change much on core gameplay, you know?
Oh, great. I've mentioned before, Mr. Terrific. There's an elevator. Don't go in there.
The jaws of death.
Anybody. I would basically try any DC.
I think it'd be hard to do, but like Martian Manhunter.
Oh, that'd be cool. I mean, you would have options. You could have the mental powers. The fate-
Because he's got a crap ton of powers, like telekinesis and
Yeah.
morphing. So you could do stealth missions. You could do. He flies. He does. He literally does like everything. In fact, I'm kind of surprised you don't hear more about him because everyone always cries about Superman being overpowered. Oh, this goes. The laser gun cares not for your shields. Oh, that's you.
He loves Oreos.
He loves Oreos. Oh, we got some of these guys. The laser kind of holds him in place. He's gonna blow.
Okay. That works too.
I thought there were two.
The other guy saw the ass whipping he gave him.
No, sir, I don't like it.
Hell, give me someone kind of known, but not as well known, like Red Tornado.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, just shit.
I mean, heck, I didn't even know about Red Tornado until that Young Justice show. I was never really a huge DC guy.
I wasn't either, to be fair. I started out with Marvel, but
Seems safe, but... where do you see
That
the
would-
objectives?
I did. I don't know. Let's see, maybe he's back here.
Oh, he's over here. He's...
Oh, shit. He really didn't want any of this. Alright. I don't know. It's like you kind of want to give Marvel credit for, they did Guardians, right?
Yeah, the game. You still haven't played that, have you?
No.
I'd
Just
say I think
in-
you'd enjoy it.
Yeah, I probably would. I'll probably get it just to try this.
Get it on sale. I played it on Game Pass, and it was... I mean, the first, 2 or 3 hours, I almost wanted to quit. It was that bad to me, but it opens up a lot better.
So I mean, they took a chance with it, even with the movie. But DC is just like, oh, we don't think this is gonna work.
Nope. Sorry.
Batman.
Batman. Don't want to take the risks.
I mean, to their credit, the Arkham games are good, right? I mean,
Yeah, I enjoyed Asylum and City. I didn't play the others. I played a bit of Origin, and that seemed to be okay too. I was just so burnt out having just done it back to back to back.
no, I didn't even do that. That would I'd be burned. And I still haven't finished Arkham Knight because Batmobile.
Oh, they're coming up behind us.
It's open. That's what.
Stop!
Oh wait. Got it. I had to close that.
Oh, okay. Ain't doing a good job of it. Those things seemed a lot more difficult this time around.
The best time I can intersect. Okay, so we gotta stop Baby Daddy.
Stop, baby daddy.
Why do they need him? They don't need him anymore. They've gotten what they need from him. You know what I mean?
Giggity. Yeah, seriously. If you've been following us playing this game, please tell us what's going on, because I think we've been rambling so much that we've missed a lot of story points talking about comics.
Alma, it would be a lot easier.
You know what's going to happen, though, too, is we're going to have to do a part 3 of this, and then we'll probably have to do a dual recording thing. Because I don't think we're going to beat this unless we sit down and knuckle down for it. Because I think we have 1 or 2 more chapters left.
There's
Can't
8.
remember. There's 8, and we're on 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're either going to have to go a little bit longer.
What time is it?
5:30? Or we'll save it for next time, and then we'll start another game, too.
Yeah. How did you get over there?
Oh, okay. I'm going to get in this thing and hope I don't die. Sorry. Yeah, there was some chairs you had to get around. Oh, you want to possess someone and get one of these, or no?
Nah, not really. We'll possess them. Oh, that plane's going down. Is that the plane with Beckett in it?
Beckett. What? Let me get out of here and grab these weapons real quick.
Quickly.
I have a feeling we're going to need these.
Yeah, this looks like a boss area, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Is this what happened? Oh, you want to
Environmental Protection Agency.
They're kind of late.
I was going to go back for the other suit of armor, but it looks like I can't.
Oh shit, there's armor here. Or there's a mech.
Yeah. I got a rocket launcher. That doesn't want to home in.
They got me.
Okay. Alright. So we gotta knuckle down for this.
Or we could leave it here and pick it up tomorrow.
Will it save here?
Oh, that's good.
Or save at the beginning of the chapter?
That's a good point.
I mean, we could try. It's not like this is an overly long chapter, really. So, your call. You want to try and push through it?
Yeah, let's get. This kind of seems like this is probably going to be the end of this chapter, so we'll. There should be a point where you do that, and I'm like, will you stop doing that?
Alright, let me not mess around unless I have to.
Oh, they keep running off.
Yeah, they're transporting the things.
Oh, okay. I see. Shit.
Oh, are you down? I don't know if I can get you.
It's down.
Alright. I slow down time just in case. Oh, now we got 2 of these guys. Yeah, if you guys want to cheat, you can apparently, as soon as you leave the armor and go back in, you want to possess one of them, you're more than welcome to. I think they're both low enough.
Yep, got it.
As soon as you re-enter the armor after leaving it. Alright, let me go grab this real quick. The armor refills. I'm gonna go and switch out this weapon with the rocket launcher. No, I'm not. Never mind. I don't think I need to. Not with this thing. Oh, anyways, we're here. So yeah. Chapter 7. So we'll start off the next video We're gonna do Fear 3 Part 3, and that'll be the finale. That's nice timing. And I guess we'll start Jedi power battles with that, or we can do Soldier of Fortune. I will probably buy that too.
Your call. I've been doing the last few, I think, so your call.
So jam and roll this.
Wait, what am I doing to this guy?
Or it's called the Chaos Engine, sorry. Soldier of Fortune was its Genesis censored version.
This man is a shell. Empty. All he desires is to forget.
I mean, did they have to do that to the guy?
All the testing, the surgeries.
Yeah, we're like anti-heroes. Oh, I was gonna ask, do you know of any anti-villains? You always hear about anti-heroes, but
So the rogues count?
I guess.
They have a code, right? They don't kill women or children. They've helped Flash on occasion when they feel they owe him.
I guess, what is it? First, what is an anti-hero, right? Someone that uses villainous deeds at times to get heroic goals achieved.
Would you say
Would that be-
Punisher is an anti-hero?
Yeah, alright, so they use villainous methods at times
Yeah.
to be heroic. So anti-villain would be villains who you do heroic deeds to commit villainous acts. So there's gotta be someone, right? Bizarro? Maybe? Brother. Oh, also shout out to whoever owns Full Metal Alchemist co-op game. One person controls Ed, the other Al. You have different mechanics. You'd make a lot of money. First person, third person action game, either or. You don't look too good. No, you definitely don't look good. Why can't you do that? Oh, I guess you can do that in the regular game, but... Alright, we'll hit the next save, and then, yeah, we'll call it here. And, next video, we'll do, Fear 3. And then probably...
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. And then, we'll probably end that video there, maybe, and then start a new video so we can have the Jedi power battle.
Yeah, that'll work.
Play
And
through
we can go a
separate,
little longer
so-
tomorrow because next weekend we're not playing.
Okay.
Because I got the thing on Saturday and then I'm going to Biloxi.
Wait. What the heck is going on? Like, isn't that supposed to be their mom, or
Yes.
am I completely...
I think it is, yes.
This game raises all sorts of weird questions.
The wiki says Alma was 15 when she gave birth to you.
And it's got time travel shenanigans.
Yeah, so
No.
she just
Oh.
wanted to appear as younger.
Look at you getting favorite son all of a sudden.
Wow.
This is like the second or third time in a row.
Is it?
Yeah. I don't know what I've been doing wrong.
My distraction tactics have worked.
Apparently it did. Alright, so we'll start the next one, and then we'll call it here. Yeah, it'll be good. Good game. As much as we haven't been focusing, it's not because the game's bad.
No,
it's just,
it is a fun. It's fun.
You know,
The
we're trying
mechanics
to-
are fun, the gameplay's fun. Apparently, the story's weird. So
if you like weird stories with fun gameplay, this will scratch that itch. Monster Energy. Incest murder time Travel Killing, brought to you by Monster Energy. That house looks completely separate from like every other image on the screen.
Right.
I'll take it.
Kind of wish we could play the game as the kids.
Yeah, that'd be kind of neat. Like every other level, you'd progress through their story,
Yeah, that's
kind of thing.
I was thinking just play the normal game.
Oh,
The kids
as
running
kids.
around.
Causing bodies to explode, shooting guns. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'd be a bridge too far for them. Especially nowadays, man. Like back in the day, maybe like Fallout era. Fallout 1, you could be a child killer. You don't want that perk. It's not a good perk to have because then everyone in the wasteland's trying to kill you. I think even the cows try to kill you.
Our mother was never the enemy. She was
Your
just a
mother?
conduit.
My mother's your mother too. That joke doesn't fly. And this guy, does he even ever say a word? I don't remember him talking.
He doesn't have to.
He doesn't have to, no. No, you know, I still hold true that he needs to face off against the guy from Condemned because they both have that same.
Harlan Wade may have
Ethan Thomas.
Yeah. At least I'm thinking of him in the second game.
a family.
Yeah.
He was like disheveled and stuff.
Yeah, you definitely look more like that. Yeah.
All right, we're hitting saving. End the haunting memories of Harlan Wade. All right, folks, we're going to call it here. Another video down, F.E.A.R 3, Part 2. We covered top 10. It is so dark I can't even read. Single issues and or graphic novels. Books for y'all to check out. Leave some of your favorites. Leave some of your least favorites. Because you never know. Had
Agree,
fun.
disagree? Yeah.
Agree, disagree. Unless it comes to me, then you must always agree. Let us know in the comments how it goes. And if this game's piqued your interest, we're playing it on Steam. We've had no issues. No issues with saving.
Nope.
No issues with getting multiplayer going, which is always a big concern whenever we try these games out.
Pretty seamless.
I think we both had to buy it. I don't think it has remote play together.
But it's probably going to be cheap enough. I don't even remember
Yeah,
what I paid.
it's probably like $10 or something. So it's looking for something to play with a friend or a family member. You can do a heck of a lot worse. This game is, I'd say it's a solid 7 or so. 7.
Yeah.
In general. The story, be honest, we're not too worried about the story at this point.
Find someone to play with. You can even play through it twice like we did, switching up the roles.
Yeah, we first played it on PS3, I believe. That's where we played it. Anyways, to my subscribers, y'all stay awesome and have an amazing day. Or if you'd prefer, y'all be awesome. Y'all be amazing and have an awesome day. That's what I meant to say. I was about to say the same damn thing twice.
There you go.
Jeez. And Dry By Redneck Beers. We'll catch you next time. Until then, everyone, y'all have a good morning, a good afternoon, and a good night.
Not everyone.